out.
Back against the wall, what do you hold on to? I know it's something that we all go through. Just aim for yours. When it rains, it pours. All to learn how to fly again.
Painful game, I made mistakes, but I ain't never telling nobody. I did. They called me names, I fell on my face. I started selling narcotics. Thrown in crosses, took some losses, never complained, I went got it. Okay. I thought I would be Muhammad Ali, but I didn't make it with boxing. Defied the odds when got me a job, but they wasn't paying me proper. Game passed me lots of times, I never hated nobody.
I'm a gangster, my heart colder than Chicago. It's black and violet, just put bullets in my car, though.
Lord know my heart, and I got so much love to give. Even tries, gotta die, put on murder gloves for him.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jewels. Welcome to another episode of the Raw Report. We got Yaz in the building, Erin in the building. I guess Darryle and Elbow going to call in because they're not here today. How everybody doing today?
Doing all right. How about you?
Body is Gucci.
I just ordered some new alcohol. Erin, tell everybody what this is called.
It's called Tiger Bone.
Tiger Bone.
Tiger Bone.
Yeah.
That sounds all kinds of wrong.
Hey.
Oh, that rhymes. Hey, Tiger Bone sound all kinds of wrong. Hey.
So,
hey.
May 1st, the goddamn state is, about to open back up. I'm going to say this. Usually I will, go off by saying, how was your little weekend or whatever. But we're going to, do something different, today because everybody's, what's Zach saying? Y'all was in the house not doing shit. Probably had on Netflix. So, yeah, I'm going to start with you.
What's up?
How do you feel about May 1st? The goddamn country not the country, but the state is going back to normal and we're not being under quarantine anymore.
I think it's risky. Just for the simple fact that we particularly upped our cases by like 1,000 overnight, wasn't it? Like, what was that? Yesterday, I think they said something like that. And from my understanding, people have been saying like, this is the peak part of it. So then by, May 1st, we should be over that peak. But that doesn't mean that all of a sudden, we just going to drop down to one case and then boom, everything's going to be back to where it was and it's like, what are you going to open back up? Like, I know they were saying something like some jobs or whatnot, and then potentially like some restaurants or something, maybe.
Like dine-in service. A lot of my friends work in like the fast food.
But then it's like, what you gonna do? Like a place like let's say like Papados, something that got a lot of tables and stuff. Like, what you gonna make people sit every other table, or you only allow, you can only serve 15 tables, a minute? Like, what they gonna do? Like, what? I don't know. I think that's just definitely that's quite risky because from my understanding, I've heard that I guess China did the same thing. They opened up back up their stuff, and then their cases are starting to rise again.
Mm-hmm.
But they've done it a lot differently than what we're gonna do. Honestly, we're just gonna let everybody go loose. But over in China,
I thought that's what they did.
It's different. Everybody, has to wear, PPE, and to go to crowded places, like to go into a supermarket or to go to like the mall or something, you still have to get like screened. And you have to carry around these papers that said you've been under quarantine.
You talking about in China?
Yeah.
But their cases has gone up. So you went through all those precautions, this time third, and your cases are still starting to climb up.
Yeah, and so imagine that's going to be around here.
That looks bad.
That looks bad on all parts.
And then, but Cincinnati don't know how to act. They don't know how to act. As soon as they say this is open, it's going to be on and jumping.
But I will give it to Cincinnati. We have low numbers though, deaths and new cases.
Low numbers because of compared to what though? Like, are we comparing this to a city they may have an older population that have a higher chance of getting it, or are we talking about how many people per capita, however that goes, or what are they comparing it to?
I guess to everything. What's up, Zachariah? What's up, Elbow? What's up, everybody that just joined? How y'all doing? Zachariah on the track.
Jeff Irish, what's up?
What's going on?
Money
everybody?
Man popped in. Thank you. We appreciate it. But that's just
Appreciate
my
the love.
take on it. Like
So let me ask you this.
I don't know. What's up?
Do you think for the economy to get back in par or to, get back stable, that is worth the lives of others?
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I don't really understand the whole economic and all that stock and all that good stuff, how all that, ties into everything. But do I think money is worth people's lives? Is basically what I think that what you're asking. The answer is no. Thank you, Zach.
Thank you, Zach. Yeah. He said that he loves us, Zachariah, and we love you too, brother. You already know.
Yes, we do. Well, but yeah, I definitely don't think it's worth. You just have to be careful. Like, I mean,
You want some of this?
I don't want that.
You want some of that?
No. Said I'm on keto. You trying to mess this up?
You
Girl,
can't drink
you
wine?
asked for
Girl,
champagne.
no.
Taste
That is
that.
not champagne.
I'm telling you, that's good.
I'm not about to argue with you on air.
Wait, that
just taste
shit
it.
is real
We're
good.
Just
going to
taste it.
commercial break.
So say drink
It's
that
bomb, I'm
Moscato.
telling
No, and it's warm. Ooh.
No, that was cold.
It came out the
I just
fridge.
came out the fridge.
You gonna let me answer my question or not?
Go
You
ahead.
gonna let me answer your question or
Go
did I
ahead.
get to you?
Go ahead.
No, but yeah, money is not worth anybody's life. So I mean, I don't know what could potentially be open that's already closed. That's essential right now. Like, do you have to go to the movies? No. Like, all that stuff should stay closed. Period. Like barbershops and stuff. The problem with barbershops is folks want to get in there, hang, especially in the inner cities, get in there, hang, chop it up, just done the third, and then boom, there you go.
Now, what do you mean by folks?
Yo kind of people.
Oh, my kind.
That's what I mean.
My kind of people.
Yo kind.
So I'm mixed. So is that half?
Both
my
of
kind
them. Both of them.
All right, I got you. Black and Hispanic. Oh, y'all at the.
What up, Asia? What up, Flipper?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today? Welcome to the Raw Report. I'm drinking this goddamn liquor called Dagabon. It's good.
I thought it was wine.
He don't know.
Shit. Taste this shit. This ain't no motherfucking wine.
I need a glass.
Oh shit, actually got some for y'all. You know me, I come prepared for y'all. I got
Is this ours?
boom. Nah, this hers right here. But you can take that glass and get you a shot of that. I'm
Are
telling you,
you
it's
literally
good.
gonna force me to drink this?
Yeah, I want you to taste it.
Oh, I don't like it.
It's bomb. Elbow, we got you, brother. Elbow, tell me, how do you feel about the new that they're going to get everything back open May 1st? Do you think to get the state some cash that they should put lives on the line?
I mean, they can drop some more coins though in my account if they want to do that. Like, I'm always up for that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's good. Ain't
It's
it?
warm.
It's warm. I just took it out the
No, this is
refrigerator.
warm. This ain't cold.
Bro, I ain't about to argue.
I'm not about to argue with you.
Elbow
She
said,
needs it coming out of ice bucket.
it's
Yeah,
a
thank you,
setup. It's too early. My life is worth more than a couple of bucks. I can wait. I can dig it, Elbow. That's true. That's true right there. Yeah, because when I asked some people, they said that the pros outweigh the cons with that, I guess. I mean, I don't know.
That's true. I mean, but then, like I said, it's a lose-lose situation.
It
So
is.
it don't matter if you go this way, people are going to complain. If he goes that way, people are going to complain. So at the end of the day, hey, you got to make these decisions. That's the role that you're in. You make the decisions, and then we just roll with the punches. Basically, that's what we got to do. So
because if you go back in history to the 1950s, I think it was,
For what?
to the Great Depression.
That's back further.
Is it?
yeah,
It's early
1900s, right?
Yeah, early
Yeah.
1900s.
Okay, yeah, I thought that.
I
wasn't
need you to get
sure.
your facts together.
I wasn't sure, goddamn.
He's
Look,
in
I've
the
been drinking.
1950s.
God, look,
Nah, dude, you just open that up. Don't you tried it?
listen. No, for real though.
He said 19.
And I know that shit was bad for like everybody. Everybody didn't have homes, and like it was crazy. But that's just how it was. So, Erin, give me your goddamn input on that.
Yo,
shit.
goddamn. Yeah.
Hey, wait, hold on. Zachariah said, Erin, what kind of coffee you like?
That's random.
He
Did you say something about coffee earlier?
She did on it.
Oh.
I guess anything that's sweet or has like a high caffeine content, because
what coffee is sweet besides like already made?
Dope thing. She said a high caffeine content.
I need it. If I'm going to drink it, it needs to have enough caffeine in it to do its job. It's got to do its thing.
Ooh, God damn, boy, that type of bone.
I feel you, Erin. I feel you.
Oh, God damn.
But yeah, back to the thing. You had said, what's my opinion on everything opening back up on the 1st? I don't think it's a good move. I understand that, the economy's kind of going through some shit right now, but how are we as like a nation going to fix everything, even by opening all this stuff back up, when it's going to put more Americans at risk to contract this virus, and that's going to put even less money in their pockets, which is their main goal, is to put money in their pockets. How is that going to help if more of the population is dying out? That means less people are going to be able to spend more money.
Yeah, but this is how I feel. Either way, they're gonna make some money, because once they come out with this goddamn vaccine, it's about to be over. They about to make a killing. No, it's actually not bad. It's just that damn taste afterwards. That shit.
Yas is focused, sir. I'm focused and I'm paying attention. But I don't know. I just think the cases just need to just be on the decline, like a steady decline, not like, like I said, we just jumped up a band over a day, and all of a sudden in 2 weeks we was like, yeah, we're gonna open this all up. Like, what? Wait a minute. Especially because of the incubation period. That's the thing that's really trippy. Like, it's the incubation period. Like,
right.
It's a long time.
We go down on this peak, days. And then all of a sudden, May 1st come. Excuse me, you may have 2,000 more people that's carrying, running around carrying this virus, and it's gonna start all back over.
But
so, like I said, it's a lose-lose. So I mean, heck, go ahead and try it. I mean, I don't even know how I feel about it, honestly. Like,
but see, here's the thing: the CDC wants you to report to them, even if they test that they don't even have it, because the test they have said that it's a 30%, like even if you have it, there's a 30% chance that it might not be like it might, you still might show that you don't have it if you take the test, even though you have it.
So it could be like a false negative.
Right. So the CDC wants you to get them those as well, as long as they got them symptoms. So with that being said, the incidence can be like, now I'm about to take an old school. The prevalence probably isn't right. It's off, maybe.
Of course.
So
this stuff is changing every day, and then, like I said, they're learning about it as they go. So, who knows at this point? Honestly, like, who knows? I mean, think about it. They said, back when it all first jumped off, oh, we're gonna close schools for 2 weeks. We're gonna close this for 2 weeks, and then literally not even a week later, everything shut down.
No
right?
school.
No nothing. No blinking. No thinking. Y'all not getting your hair cut, nails done. Nothing. And then Trump was saying, oh, my plan is to get everything open up by Easter. Okay, well, Easter's came and gone, so that ain't happened. And it's like, okay, well, May 1st, it's like, just open stuff up the same way you closed it. Like, you literally got on there and said, as of tonight, 8:00, nail salon's closing, boom, end the story. Mm-hmm. So when you're ready to open up whatever it is you're ready to open up, quote, May 1st, just announce it that way. Like, hey, we're going to open up these type of restaurants, the little dine-in restaurants, and they got to close at 8:00 or whatever the case may be. Like, just do it that way, because what happens is you cause all this talk and all this circulation and all this, that, a third, and then rumors, and then by the time it get around, it'd be something completely different. Like, we're not gonna open up to December 2nd. Like, well, who said that?
Right, like, it's a whole different subject.
It is.
Elbow said, Is it true the Chinese have already figured out the coronavirus?
Not if their numbers are going back up.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know because their goddamn shit is going back up, right? Isn't it? Isn't it going back
I
up?
mean, that's what I heard of. But at the end of the day, we all really don't know what's really going on, honestly.
Right, because from people tell you, don't go to the hospital. They're crazy. It's only two things in there that's fucking popping. The ER is popping, and the fucking ICU is popping. Besides that, though, that's it. Like they are dead. But I think in New York, though, I think it's like horrible. But enough of that. Guys,
What's up?
let's get to your segment.
All
Tell
right.
me what you want to talk about.
All right. So
Zachariah, good looking, brother.
y'all remember
What's up, Karen? Sorry. Right.
No, you good. Y'all remember a few weeks ago when I was talking about that little ex-boyfriend that just popped back up out of nowhere, right? Like what was that? Like 2 weeks ago, I think.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So anyway, so I was being nosy, and I was like, "So why'd y'all break up, right? Because everybody want to know what happened, right?
Yes.
You want to know what happened,
Always nosy.
and you know, it's always well, cause she just done a third, and then she telling her girls, well, cause he just done a third. So I was like, okay, so what really happened? I was like, keep it 100.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, well, let me tell you. He was like, so she got kids, like 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I said, yikes, for one. But, you know, I ain't knocking nobody with, you know, kids. And, you know, I'm really not. But that's a lot to take on as a, quote, step
okay.
guardian,
I was about
right?
to say, because I got that.
Ain't nobody talking about your daycare that you got downstairs.
Hey, let me talk about my kids.
You know, I love the children's. So then he was like, well, I broke up with her because she wouldn't allow me to, in his words, discipline her son or whatever, right? So I was like, well, what you mean? He was like, well, basically, you know, he was watching, you know, little dude, and I guess he may have said something or something another, and he corrected him. Basically, like, you know, hey, we were talking to, chill out. Like, so I guess she got mad and rah. And he was like, you know, it happened again. He's like, and I just can't deal with that. And I said, all right, so with that being said, I was thinking like because, you know, I'm single. So like when I find a hot sauce, a boo thing, a big daddy, come get me. Okay. When I find myself one of those, it's like, okay, dang. So he is going to be, you know, my son's step parent and my son a little older. So like, how am I going to handle when it's appropriate or when is the time that's, you know, okay for this step parent to discipline my son verbally? Well, now that he's older, he don't get whoopings or nothing like that. But for people that, you know, have younger kids, like, you know, and if you know, whoop your kids as discipline, like, when's it okay for that step parent to step in and do that? If it's ever okay. So, and even Erin, like, you know, you don't have any children right now, but you can still, you know,
I get what you're talking about. You know,
what's up, Miss Horn? What's up, everybody?
My mom had issues with it when we were growing up.
So for me personally, this is just how I feel, flat out, plain and simple, in the story. If you are allowing somebody to watch your kids, they should be able to discipline them within whatever y'all come to an agreement on. And that be that. Because if you trust them with your kids, you should trust them with the discipline that they can lay down for your child.
Zachariah said he got a question, and he said it beforehand. How long were they together?
They were together for, it was a year, I believe.
Zachariah, if you want to, brother, you can, you know, give us a call in.
Yeah, call in and holler at me. But my question just basically is, when would you feel it's okay for somebody to either verbally or, like I said, you know, discipline, whooping or whatever, you know, in your relationship? Like, what does that depend on? Because like I said, you know, at some point I'm going to have to go through that. And I have an older child. I think these kids that she had, I think they were, I think there was like one younger teenager, so to speak, like 13, I believe, but the rest were younger. But it's like, you know, I kind of want to hear what people are thinking. People that have like older kids that, you know, where it's more of the verbal, like, hey, dude, lower your tone. Like, who are you talking to? Respect me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't know. I just think, yeah, like if I trust you enough to watch my child, like, and I guess I don't know if she was in the household or if she was out the household that time. I don't know. Thanks you.
Thank you, baby, for the pizza.
But But yeah, so I'm just like, what would I do? Like, what would I do? Like right now? Like I have a 14-year-old. So, like, what would I do if I had a boo thing? We were dating for a minute, and I needed him to watch my son, and he said something. And my son came to me like, "Mom, he told me, watch my tone and this, that, and the other." Like, how would I feel? Like, I don't know.
Well, I'm a answer that.
Help me out.
I was trying to wait for somebody to answer. Zach said, then he feel it's okay that he should have the okay to punch the kid if it's a couple months.
I didn't say nothing about knocking nobody's baby
They
out.
have to be together. Then I say, but after a year, he said that it's okay. I would say this: if he is helping raise the kid and the biological dad,
now, what's your definition of raise a kid? Let me clarify that.
Like, okay, if the kid doesn't know that he's not his actual pops, then yes.
Oh, okay.
That to me is like he was there, like basically throughout the life or whatever.
Right.
So if he is more involved than the kid's actual dad, then yes, I think he should have the right to at least discipline him. But if the dad in his life, then I think him and the pop should, come to a look. This is how I'm gonna do this. This is how I'm gonna do that. Blah blah blah. Because what they both has to understand is no matter what, the kid, that adult is gonna be in that kid's life as long as he is dating his mama. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we got a comment here. Let's see. What's that say?
Make ground rules. My old man and stepmom split because she wanted to take over raising me and my bro. Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay. If you want to call in and speak about that, you sure can. But I think that's definitely that is something that you need to talk about from Jump Street. Like, obviously, you got dealing with a woman that has 4 kids or even just one child. Like, there's got to be some ground rules that got to be in place about that because, some people may overstep their boundaries. Like, and I'm like, I try to flip it on the other side. Like, what if the shoe's on the other foot and I'm dating a dude and he got like a little 5-year-old that's in the house cutting up, acting up? Like, do I have the authority to be like, man, if you don't go sit the hell down some damn if I tear your ass up, like, do I have the authority to do that? Like, if you would be okay. Like, I just couldn't do it. Like, I can't do it. Like, I can't watch somebody's kid and your kid in there acting up, doing cartwheels, backflips, acting a fool. Shut up, bitch. Like, hold on. Wait a minute. You just told me
what kind of kids are you talking about?
I'm just saying, like, I just want to be sure, like, I'm not watching nobody's kid that's acting up like that, and I can't discipline.
But I will tell you this. I have seen this.
What?
This guy knew he ain't seen his kid in like 8 years.
Sound about right.
Apparently, the damn girlfriend's dude hit his kid. Man, I'm about to whoop his ass. Dude, you ain't seen your son in goddamn 8 years. What the fuck?
Like, where'd you come from?
Yeah, you might as well, man. Listen, but I just told him, hey, look, you grown. Go ahead and goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Do what you do.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like,
it's
like all of a sudden, when other people are around or somebody else shows up, all of a sudden you want to come into the picture and be a parent. All of a sudden, that's my son. That's my right. Which one's your child? Like, which one? Yeah. Point him out.
What's up, Darryle? What's up, Rob? Zachariah, I'm with you on that. Let's give it up to all the stepdads in the building.
Oh yeah, it's got to be a hard job trying to raise somebody else's child and trying not to overstep your boundaries and at the same time gaining that respect. Like,
right.
What you think, Erin?
Well, I never really had any problems with my stepdad. He's a great guy, even though he's not with my mom anymore. But they did have issues when it came to disciplining some of, my siblings. Like, I didn't really have any problems, but my mom does have a favorite. One of her favorite little babies, her son, and she would get real defensive about old man just like, doing any sort of thing. Like, couldn't raise his voice at him, couldn't pop him or nothing like that. Or just like tell him what to do at all. And I think that kind of adds on to like any behavioral issues, because if the main parent, or like, in my case, my mom, didn't let my stepdad discipline him, it let it get out of control to where my brother would lash out and just be even more like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, just more wild. Like, he would like just run his mouth all the time and like run off and just do whatever the fuck he wanted in the house, and he wouldn't feel like it was wrong because he wouldn't suffer any consequences.
All right. So what if the punishments that your boo thing was giving out to the children you thought was too harsh, not abusive, like 241 kids abusive, but like you're like, well, damn, all he did was tore his paper up at school. Like, damn, he on punishment for 2 months, like something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so how would you think you would like, intervene or feel on that?
I think for a situation like that, that's something you have to talk about. Like, you have to set boundaries. If you want this other person to be in your life and to help you raise this child, that's something you gotta like talk with them about. Give them your opinion on how a child should be disciplined, and you hear their opinion on how a child should be disciplined, and then you would either like come to a compromise, or the other person would fully compromise and agree to follow your ideal of discipline, because it's your child and he respects you and that child and cares for the both of you.
But I will say this too. If it's a kid and the kid is a male, and we're talking about a stepdaddy, the male is going to look up to the stepdaddy because he's a male for one, and that's who he always see. So it's best for the stepdad also to, and to me, it's his job to, also teach the kid what is right and what's wrong as well. So I think he should have at least somewhat of to say, hey, look, man, this isn't right. This ain't this.
Right.
But if you tell him, man, I'm going to tell your daddy, that makes him seem like he a hoe, because the kid isn't old enough to, see that, okay, he can't, like this is something that he has to do. But hey, you keep acting up, I'm gonna tell your pops tomorrow. Like what?
Right.
Fuck out of here, dude. Like,
you know what I'm saying? You ain't even gonna remember to tell his ass tomorrow because you old as fuck.
All right, that was just that's
what's up, everybody.
That's just what I've been thinking about. Like, Dad, how would I deal with that type of situation? Because it's been myself and my son for pretty much his whole existence, his whole 14 years. So it's a bit of selfishness there because it's just been he and I, and he's little special needs or whatever, high function and everything. But it's like, how will I handle being able to basically give somebody else a little bit of that, responsibility, so to speak, or that what's the word I'm looking for? That.
Huh?
Yeah, that. The authority.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Erin. I knew I could depend on you, Webster Dictionary. You're the best. You everything, girl. I be needing you all the time.
But motherfucker, I don't know.
No, forget you. No, I don't need you. Goddamn it, you should have figured that out.
Run your damn mouth.
Damn, get on my nerves. Commercial break. Hit that button over there.
Hey, Darryle or Elbow or Zachariah, call in and give us y'all thoughts on, what y'all
Yes. Thank you, Money Man. Appreciate it.
Yes,
Thank you,
sir.
Zach.
Thank you, Zachariah.
Oh, yes. Make it rain on us.
Make it rain. And, I don't care who it is,
Use that in a sentence, please. What word? Which one?
I guess.
What authority?
Guess you.
Respect my authority.
You're going to find out with these hands is that.
I don't know what you mean, Zachariah. So use that in a sentence, please. LOL. But as I was saying, Zachariah, Darryle, Elbow, if y'all got some goddamn input on this topic, please give us a call and let us know y'all input on it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that's kind of a subject for people that, have kids, don't have kids, or whatever the case may be. Like, you can always just, what would you do in that situation? I mean, if you were on the opposite side, or... That piece of look good. Y'all dead ass wrong.
I'm sorry.
Dead ass wrong. No, I can't have none. That damn it.
I mean, I think this is a good thing to talk about because
what, my diet that I'm on?
No, not the keto thing. Though I am sometimes interested in trying new things like that. But the giving authority to the step parent for like disciplining.
It is like a situation like now, like some parents still have to go to work, some daycares are closed, and you need somebody to watch little Mook Mook and Tay Tay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
why do it always have to be
because
Mook Mook and Tay Tay?
That's my universal name.
Yeah,
okay, for the boy and the girl.
Mook Mook and Tay Tay.
Yeah.
Boy, I tell you.
So I'm just saying, like, and the only person that you got available to do it is Boo Snack. So I mean, I'm just wondering, like, damn, like he ain't never watched Moo Moo before, and I know Mook Mook be setting it off. So let me just. That's something to really think about, for real. It really is.
Zachariah said, "Little
Nana
Nana and little Nene and Poo Poo, or Nana and Poo Poo."
I like Mook Mook. Mook Mook, that's my go-to.
It is.
Anybody's baby, I don't know. There's a little Mook Mook over there. Just look like one.
But I think, if you are willing to be with this person and have them around your kids, you obviously feel like you could trust them to take care of this child. Like, that doesn't make any sense as like a single parent, be it male or female, mother or father, to be with somebody that you wouldn't full-heartedly trust your kid with.
Right.
But some women have their priorities all effed up.
You ain't never lied.
You can come through, you can fuck me, you can do whatever you want, but you can't say shit to my kids or whatever. Like, and getting on this topic.
Goddamn right.
I'm gonna change lanes, kind of, a little bit, and I'm not trying to, take over your segment.
Nah, feel free. Change the lanes. What's up? Spit it. I want to hear.
Now, let me ask y'all a question.
All right.
Since I'm in the room with two women,
that will shank you at any chance they get.
Oh, trust me, I know. I know. But,
so violent.
How come y'all always say, I want a guy that's nice to me. I want this guy. I want a guy that's perfect. Then when y'all get that guy that's perfect, y'all see him as a pushover, and y'all still choose the guy that's bad, that's hood. Man, no, motherfucker, I don't want this. Or you call y'all hoes. Basically, y'all get the guy that's not good.
Listen, I cannot relate to such hood ratism because I don't go for those type of guys. But what I will say, though, I think part of that has to do with the environment that females have, grown up in.
Mm-hmm.
So if they were used to seeing that every day, every night, got friends that act like that out in the streets, you're a product of your environment. So now, granted, I'm not saying that just because you've grown up a certain way, that's how you'll continue to be forever. But I'm just saying, a lot of people end up being a product of their environment, so therefore there's no change. So, me personally speaking, I didn't grow up with such an environment, but I don't. If I find somebody too perfect, I'm gonna think something wrong with you, and if I find you completely opposite, I'm gonna think something wrong with you. I just need somebody to meet me in the dang middle.
But according to science, opposites always attract, right?
All right, Einstein.
What?
I can't deal with somebody that's a total. I want somebody that is opposite, but opposite enough, but where we still are compatible. Does that make sense?
But at the same time, it's always good to have this is just my opinion. It's always good to have an open mind, because he might do something that you don't do, when he might be like, hey, look, let's do, try this. You might be like, oh, hey, that was fun. Now I like it.
Yes, that is very true. But I don't know from Jump Street if you are somebody that I can deal with or not. Like, appearance has a lot to do with it, and how you carry yourself and everything. Like, I know the particular type of guy that, you could be my kind of guy, but then if something wrong with your appearance, and I'm not meaning like, you gotta be Mr. Sexy 2020, but there's just stuff that I don't like. Like, I don't like people that sag their pants, walk around, don't do nothing all day. I don't like people that, don't know how to act in public. I don't like none of that. Like, that's not me.
He said that's primal stuff, more manly, stronger genes, better provider. That's till the cash come in. Hey, right. I gotta get right. I dig that.
Hey.
Stepdad and the new man of the house should be able to parenthood your kid as of his own. Oh, wait, we didn't.
Darryle, we were talking about that 2 hours ago. Where's
nah,
Little Man?
Little man probably done Smacked the phone out of his
I
hand a
know.
few times.
You got me all off my train
Jack
of
said, that's
thumb.
exactly what I want to know. Most of my exes have
Boy, he had them Twitter
gone
fingers
to their exes
commenting on this one.
or a new man who beat them and treat them like shit, but you left me for that. I cook and sweet things. Oh, and do sweet things and everything. I have a woman leave me because I wouldn't
Yell at her,
tell
probably.
her
Tell her when
she's
okay.
wrong and shit. Man, hey, I'm
Well,
gonna tell
that's
you
just a
this.
messed up situation, Zach. I can't help you with that.
Zachariah, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Women love entertainment and women love drama.
Some. Thank you. I like drama when it doesn't have to do with me.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying.
But at the same time, just because of who we are, just because we are humans, if we did the exact same thing constantly,
a whole can.
Listen. If we do the same thing constantly, we'll get bored, right? I'll be like, man, I like this, you like this. We always be doing the shit. Now it's not good. It's always boring. That's why me and my girl always try new things all the time.
Yes, I went on a camping trip before with a group of Caucasian people, right? Country Caucasian people, like super Caucasian. My sister's husband and his family and stuff, whatever. Like, they cool, whatever. So they're like, yeah, you want to go camping? I'm like, camping? Like, out in the woods with a tent with marshmallows, camping? Like, they was like, yeah, come on, it'll be fun. So I'm like, you know what? Shit, why not? God damn it. Come on, let's go. Grab the little damn tent, let's go. So we go, man, we had a fucking ball out there. And, they taught me some little things about how to cook the eggs and over the boiled water. And I've learned a lot from Caucasian folks. Y'all are really, y'all know a lot for real. Y'all do. But I'm definitely open to new ideas. It's just about everybody's attracted to a particular type of person. Like, you could be the nicest person in the world. I still may not be attracted to you. Physical attraction does play a role in it. Like, it does. Like, you can be the nicest person in the world, but if I'm not physically attracted to you, then am I wrong for not wanting you?
Yeah.
Man, no, the fuck, because I'm not wrong. God damn it.
Missing out on a chance of happiness just because he don't look.
But how fucked up is it to go and get with this guy and then knowing deep down that you're never going to be fully satisfied with him and that you're not going to give him what he needs. If you're not physically attracted to him, or it's not going to lead to something more than what it already is,
like sex won't
don't
be
waste
great.
your time because that's going to hurt another person.
Nobody, like, you can't force yourself to be attracted to somebody. It's just like you can't force yourself to like something. What don't you like, dude? Do you like Brussels sprouts? Do you like Brussels sprouts?
Let me ask y'all something.
Do you like Brussels sprouts?
Hold on, let me ask you something.
God damn it.
So, do you fall in love just off his looks, or do you fall in love with how he acts?
No, what I'm saying is everybody is attracted to a particular type of person.
But I'm saying this because, he's probably handsome now.
It's not.
But in about 8 years, he's smacked.
Everybody gonna be smacked.
You're gonna be like, oh no, look, even though
I'm gonna be 90 years old, going out finding me a new boo with my crutches and my cane and wheelchair and shit at the nursing home, trying to get up on Mr. Brown in the room, 214.
Zach said that's not true. Sex with ugly people can be good. Everyone looks the same in the dark.
Shit, Zach, what you been doing, dude? I don't have those experiences, so.
I don't think
somebody said my ugly ass got someone. Everyone has a preference. Everybody has a preference. They do.
Yeah, it's not based solely on the aesthetics. You don't have to find somebody aesthetically pleasing. Technically, it's all about how your whole body is attracted to them, how you feel when you're with them.
Body language. Do you want to be? I don't want to be cuddled up next to somebody that I feel looks like the bottom of a gorilla's ass. I may not want them.
Queen 83 said, Zach, no, they don't. Darryle said you have to find someone who finds you attractive, physical as well.
You do, and I'm not saying just because you find somebody that's attractive, everything's gonna be all well and great. I'm just saying physical, for instance, like I said, you can't help what you like and what you don't like. That's like somebody telling you Brussels sprouts, you need to eat Brussels sprouts because they're vegetables and they're healthy. But if you don't like Brussels sprouts, goddamn it, you don't like Brussels sprouts.
You ain't gonna be happy when you eat them.
You're not.
When you're with them.
But you can force yourself to like them.
You are.
You can, I'm
Yeah, but like, how is that
Why
gonna
would
make the
you
Brussels
do
sprouts
that?
feel in the end? To just be sat here and you're eating them just to eat them.
Thank you, she brought that up because I'm gonna say this.
I'm
based on science.
I'm unplugging my.
If you eat healthy, you will like healthier food. If you eat bad, then you will like food that's not healthy.
But you still have things you don't like, dude. What don't you like? Go ahead. Tell me something you don't like. Let me think. What don't you like? You know you done told me something.
I don't know.
Garlic.
No, I actually like garlic. It's just my
spinach,
wife loves
spinach.
garlic.
Who doesn't like spinach? Somebody didn't like spinach.
I like spinach.
What don't you like? You tried it. Oh, you tried it.
No, I'm serious. Hold on.
You don't like cream corn.
Well, yeah.
Thank you, Erin.
Nobody likes that though.
Oh yeah, you remember that, don't you?
I heard
remember
about
those
that.
baked beans. You remember that story?
But I actually like those. I actually
No,
like baked
dude,
beans.
you
I like
tried
corn.
it.
I just don't like cream corn.
Dude, you cannot help who you are attracted to. If you're not attracted to somebody, it don't matter what they could tell you. You're beautiful every day. They could tell you sex could be fantastic and wonderful. They could have the biggest dick in the world. Like whatever. Like, if I'm not attracted to you and not even the slightest bit,
the vibe is
going to be off. Like,
Okay.
I'm not going to want to be next to you. I don't want you touching me. I don't want you to rub on me.
Let me say this. So what y'all saying is based on the looks. Y'all are more y'all are more susceptible to give him a chance. Sorry, y'all been drinking and shit.
What I'm saying is there needs to be an attraction all the way around for myself. Hey, Roman 87.
Yeah,
What's
not
up?
just
What's
based
up?
on looks or aesthetics. Like when she's saying physically attractive, she's not just saying, "Oh, he's sexy as fuck. We about to get it in." Like it's how like your body is responding to this other person.
Yeah, Roman, I should treat you like how you treat me. Call in.
I'm just saying that because he said looks open the door. Personality keeps it. I agree, but I'm saying that for me,
yes,
that I don't go out and try to get the one that looks the best because then I'm gonna have a new, girl like each day.
That's not what I said. I just said he does not have to be Mr. Sexy 2020. I said that.
Okay.
It has to be somebody that I'm physically attracted to because then the sex is going to be wilder. It's going to be crazier. You can pull his hair. You can choke me up a little bit. You can roll me off the bed. Whatever you need to do. But if I'm not attracted to you, then it's going to be like, did you nut yet? Like, what? Come on, speak us up.
Did you? Oh man, see that? This is why this is the Raw Report.
I'm just saying.
Shit. People been commenting. Sorry, y'all.
I've been paying attention while you over here trying to get your point across. That's not going to get across to me, dude. Like you're making it seem like I'm saying if he ain't cute, I don't want him. No, that's not what I'm saying. No, it's not. What? No.
Oh,
Well, that's a contributing factor.
Thank you, Erin.
It's
That's
about
what
the
I'm
vibe,
looking
too.
for.
That's what I said. I said so. Y'all saying that looks are more I can't say this one. Susceptible. Let me just type.
Yeah, that's what you get.
Well, you know,
trying to talk shit.
They always say beauty's in the eyes of beholders. So, like
Thank you.
anybody's form of like attraction, that's subjective because everybody may think something is more attractive than the other. Like, I'm gonna say it. I like bigger men, not like in the penis department per se, but like I like.
Matters.
Well, I mean, yes, that does matter,
Penis
but
lives matters, girl. Shit.
but like a bigger guy, not necessarily like
Talk about that
obese
shit, too.
or super muscly, but I like to be with somebody that's I feel comfortable with. Like I want to be held. Like when I look at him and I'm like, wow, I really want him to like hold me.
Yes.
Like, that's a whole ass vibe right there.
It really is.
Zachariah said, hey, shit. Zach said he's
I knew he was gonna say something crazy. Anyway, Zach, but like you're attracted to a particular type of woman. Like everybody has there's some guys that prefer dark skin over light skin, or light skin over dark skin,
but
or thicker over skinnier.
But at the end of the day, they will say she's not ugly. She's just not my type. But if a girl ugly, bro, look, That bitch smack, cuz. I don't know what the hell your ass got going. You think she cute? I'm sorry.
And that's exactly what the heck I just said, dude. Like, that's exactly what I just said. That's exactly what I just said. Yeah, look at you over here grinning because that's what I just said, my dude.
No, man.
Yes.
I'm tired of arguing with y'all.
I'm arguing with you too. Like, okay, you already got your you already got your Tinder sauce, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what type of woman are you not attracted to? Go ahead, name one thing. If she what? Too tall? Too short?
No.
Too juicy? What if she 5'8"? What if she 569 pounds? Whatever.
I give everybody a
no,
chance.
No.
I'm serious.
What is it about a woman that you do not like, physically speaking? Just throw something out there.
Physically, I don't know.
What's she bald head? No offense to anybody got bald head, because I would rather have short hair right now.
I've been saying some
that look
with,
yes, they do.
Look nice with,
I'm waiting on your
hair.
answer, dude. Everybody has something about a particular.
Okay, I got one for you. If she is too skinny.
Okay, now what if she's too skinny and she got the best personality? If she got the biggest heart? If she's perfect?
Do not date her.
Oh, he is
It's some girls
perfect. Oh my
small.
God!
Listen, when I first got with my wife, she was small, not thick at all. She was, she was thick kind of, but like not as thick as I actually like them. But then she, gained weight. And, because she had kids, but I still, gave her a chance. Actually, she gave me a chance because I was all up on her. Like, damn, girl, you looking cute. And, blah, blah, blah.
She should have stopped you. Is what she should have did.
And at first, she goddamn dissed me. But then, I kept trying. Then she, gave me a chance. The smell.
Okay, the smell. Exactly. So what if you had a boo thing that was completely perfect? She was everything. She was your dream doll, your dream boo, your Tinder sauce, your tenderoni, your mama cakes. Okay, whatever. But she stank. She was everything. Cook, boom, sex, head, whatever. Yada yada. Flips, twirls. Did it on a swing in the kitchen. Whatever. She was your everything. But she had a minor hygiene problem.
Then y'all can work on that together. Look, boo.
You are just getting on my nerves.
I don't think he meant it like that, though.
Listen, be like, look, baby, as soon as you come in here, you tell her every day when you come over here, I want to take a goddamn shower with you. Why?
You are so
That's
perfect,
what you do.
man.
I'm serious.
That is not what you do, dude.
Listen.
He said, "Oh no, it ain't minor."
Oh no, it ain't mine. Oh shit. Oh, so you mean like if she has a goddamn STD or something?
Well, damn.
Well, shit. That's the only time that it should.
My thing is, so you're sitting here telling me that there is absolutely nothing that will stop you from dating your quote perfect girl, so to speak.
I'm saying that everybody is on this earth for a reason. So you should give everybody a chance because you don't know who is the right one for you. And if you go based off looks and based off that, then you can miss out on that right one just for you because you want to be, he ain't sexy enough.
That's not what I'm saying, dude. I'm saying it's a physical attraction though. Like it's like a magnet. Like you see somebody, the first thing you look like, oh, okay. He cute, he decent, he cool, whatever, okay. And then, start talking, there be some flaws here and there. You know what? I can kind of work on that. This is my dude. But if I meet somebody who I'm literally physically not attracted to, like it doesn't matter what you say, like I won't be able to get past that physicalness. Like there's levels to this. Like for instance, I don't want somebody necessarily speaking that's just dumb sexy. Like I don't want somebody that's dumb sexy, all about themselves, all up in the damn mirror, taking longer than me to get dressed. I'm like, I don't do. Put that shit on the phone. What's going on?
Too conceited.
Don't like that. But then again, I don't want somebody that I'm just physically not attracted to either.
Hey, what's up, Sue?
Sue!
What it do?
Sue coming through.
But at the end of the day, and I will say this.
Hop on the line, Sue. I need your help.
You can.
Help me, Sue.
But if you was to date somebody, you can. What word am I looking for? You can. Groom him or her to what you like and how you want them to be.
You can't physically change somebody's face.
Go to the gym.
What's going to change somebody's face? So we're talking about this dude over here. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore because she just stressed out my curls.
We are talking about shit. I didn't forgot.
You had asked us as women why we tend to settle for men that are less than or may treat us like shit instead of getting the guy that, you know, treats us nice. And then it's kind of spiraled down into more along the lines of like
looks and stuff.
Yeah, like based on physical attraction. And you are more leaning towards whether or not somebody thinks that this person is like gorgeous, and Yaz is more saying like it's not just based on like aesthetics, it's more on like the vibe or like the feeling you get when you're with this person.
It's the complete opposite. Yaz is on the looks.
No, you think that she's on the looks, but she's not.
But girl, you didn't just hear her say you can't change his goddamn how you look. You can't.
Dude, I'm not solely sold on looks. Like if I was solely sold on looks, I would have me a Tinder daddy right now. But that ain't it. Like I've seen people. Matter of fact, I got a real good friend, right? Real cool. Anyway, real cool dude or whatever, right? Cool. I just cannot get past the. It's not even about him physically. Like I mean, he nothing wrong with physically. Like he cool, whatever. It's just that I just can't get past like his personality. Like he doesn't have a bad personality at all. It's just
something about
not
it.
For me. Could we work on it if we were together? Maybe. But I'm not going to force myself to like something I don't like.
Yeah, and like you shouldn't want to change the person that you're trying to be with.
So Sue, basically, this nut over here is saying that.
Nah, I'm a nut.
Yeah, you are. Goddammit. This dude over here is saying that basically, you know, you should put the looks to the side and look deeper into somebody because that could be your personal boo.
So look,
basically,
this is what I'm saying. So this is what I'm saying. That you should give everybody a chance because you don't know who is the right one that could be just for you. And if you go off based off looks or, you know, anything like that, you can miss the opportunity to have the one that is right, you know, just for you, just because you like, he ain't cute enough or he ain't this, he ain't that. So I'm cool on him.
You know what? You stressing me out. You are literally
Sue calling in.
Yes, please, Sue, help me.
So what's up with it?
It's kind of okay. I'm trying not to be biased because you know what I'm saying. I like sexy people too, and nobody want to take that bummy nigga that you know what I'm saying might be, you know what I'm saying.
But wait, Sue, you can you know take him and up him, right? You can get him together.
I think
do it like that.
I think it's, but no.
Help me, Sue.
Well, depend. Now, hold up. Now I'm confused. Now, am I taking this bummy nigga and trying to make him? I can't turn you into something. Now, if you just are not that appealing, but you're still like a ambitious person, and you got things going for you, then yeah, get that guy a chance. But I'm not trying to like build a bear with a nigga that ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? But I think it comes from experience, and it's the importance of like dating someone. When I mean dating, it's just like really like going out, meeting them, vibing with them, saying, you know, y'all compatible. Because sometimes that fugly person might, you know what I'm saying, y'all might hit it off and have more in common than that one that, you know what I'm saying, is the eye candy for you. But I think it comes with experience.
What about like being physically attracted to the person to where like you don't think like if you weren't physically attracted to that person that like it wouldn't like
that's what I'm saying. That's what it's kind of confusing because it's natural for us to be physically, you know, go after or be drawn to people where physically. I'm not sure if I'm breaking up because it's breaking up in my head. But it's natural for us to be attracted to what attracts us. You know what I'm saying? But when we start living and we start thinking about what we need, not what we want, but what we need, the package that we need, you know what I'm saying? You start to train yourself to look deeper than, you know what I'm saying, the outer appearance.
Right. That's true. It's like primal. Sexual, like you sit on the couch, but you know, he got a great personality, he's a good provider, yada yada yada. But like you're just not physically like, you know what I'm saying, like that.
Yeah.
connection is just not there. It's like you gotta force that.
So I feel like that's when you gotta make a decision too. Some people are just good as friends, you know. Just because you don't have that physical to jump in a sack with a person, don't mean you gotta totally cut them out your life. This person could be your wingman. This person could help you at them times when you need somebody's honest opinion and you trust them like that, or you trust her like that. Oh, I'm making you mad. I'm sorry. Whose side am I on? The women or the men? I'm sorry.
You was in the middle.
I apologize.
Call in.
No, like you know, I feel like I couldn't date him, but he got some of the bomb dick. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep him around, right? Like, I'm gonna keep him.
So that'll be your piece. But you can't expect nothing more from him. It's only wrong of you when you start expecting more. That's it. That's what you call him for. He gotta be in your phone as that piece. That's it. He can't pay no bills. He can't do nothing right. But that one thing.
I need that yardstick. I need that meter. I need
Nasty.
God damn it.
Hold on.
What?
Girl, we talking about somebody that you can.
Hey, Yazzie.
My bad.
Piece.
Yeah, what's up?
It's just like that one that you know what I'm saying, Jai, like, you know what I'm saying, eat ass and all that. That's the one you keep in the back pocket. You feel what I'm saying? So you got your go-to people for different reasons, you know?
Number one, speed dial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, it could be factor.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not 100% based upon looks, but I have to feel that physical connection. If there's no physical connection, like I can't date you. Like I can't do it. Like I'm gonna be what's that called? Not push off.
Settling or
it's gonna be off balance. Like it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
You're gonna be trying to cuddle up and boo up, and I'm like,
I don't really want to cuddle with you, bro.
No, don't touch me.
You do.
Try alcohol though. You think like if you get drunk a little bit, you'll be more acceptable to things. You know when you're impaired.
I gotta drink all damn day.
Hold on. So it says this: when you drunk, the truth comes out, right?
Amen. A drunk person speaks a sober mind.
Right. So here's the thing.
I just always make a sober mind. I mean, the truth.
Right. So, but here's the thing, though. If he's there and he's ugly, but then she get drunk and then she go homes with him,
you know
then what that mean?
I'm over this.
I mean, that meant that, you know, that was a night. Yeah, she was turned up. I mean, you asking us that question, men do it all the time.
Okay, Stu. Okay, say that shit again.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out why you acting so puzzled.
Right.
You didn't hit that fugly jank. You know what I'm saying?
You tried it.
The one you ain't want the rest of your men to know you was bunning up or something.
Right.
And you probably called her back for a second ago because the jank was good. It was good and ugly.
Like, nah, she just gave me some head.
Yeah, you could try to downplay it.
Don't get you smash night after night after night after night.
Yeah.
Nah, she suck my dick.
Well, that was in the past.
That was in the past.
Now I only got one girl now that I do that to. So.
I'm just saying. Or like, you know, you desperate for us.
So let me ask y'all a question, a real report. Do you think it's possible to find a complete package? Someone that you're like physically attracted to, who has all their shit in order and just like, you know what I'm saying? The 100% full package. Do you think that's possible or that's kind of naive to think one person could fulfill everything?
He just live in a different time zone across the damn country, some goddamn way. Up in them damn mountains.
Like in a whole ass other
Damn.
That's where my boo is. My boo is in a whole different time zone.
Honestly though, I'm not actively looking for anybody. I ain't been trying. And you know, I vibe with a lot of men, but I know it's not gonna lead to something. So I don't even worry about getting with them in any type of sense. We're cool.
Excuse me.
And we got a totally different vibe going on. It's not sexual or anything like that. But
the vibe only lead to how far you are trying to take it. If you be like, yeah, let's do this.
Listen to Dr. Phil on my nerves.
Maybe that's
you
why.
You really bugging, Dr. Phil.
I'm being honest though.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm
marital
cool
counseling.
on, you know.
Like honesty, man.
I see.
Get him in his answer. I don't want to hear none of it. He wrong.
Cast out. I did a podcast earlier. You get cast out for being honest, man.
I see.
Dang.
Well, Sue has a podcast. If there anyone that would like to, hear Sue podcast, Sue, go ahead and drop your
Please, please
podcast.
beware. It's called Returning Citizens.
Mm.
My main focus is to bring awareness to those who are coming home from prison, who deserves a second chance, but society makes it extremely difficult just to find the basic needs to take care of yourself, like employment and housing. So that's what I'm really my mission statement is to advocate for that purpose right there. Also, sometimes you might come through my podcast, hear me playing some little music. I'm homeless right now, no job, so I'm trying to find all kind of talents, And sometimes you might just step in and I'm just ranting, going off. So beware when you step into the podcast.
Oh shit!
Hey,
Yeah,
that
drop
happens.
your podcast in the comments so that everybody
so
can
they can follow.
see that, because you've been definitely holding us down every week, calling in, commenting. You put your 2 cents in, and we definitely fuck with you. So
I appreciate that. I will do
that.
We appreciate you, Sue.
I'm gonna jump down. Thanks, y'all, for allowing.
Oh yeah, anytime.
All right, that's all I got to say about this, because you done made me mad. All right, flip this whole damn table over, Hawk style.
Hawk smash.
Wait, no, not the line.
Darryle, if you want to call in and tell us about some games, go ahead and do that. From gone to gone.
Are you doing your little thing?
What?
You got a little segment today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think I already talked about it.
Oh,
But we hadn't hit the sports yet. We're waiting on.
Oh, the draft is coming up.
That's Elbow.
Yeah.
Elbow said that he is going to, call in.
Okay.
Do sports.
Well, Elbow, Darryle, any if y'all want to
or are we gonna just pass it on over to Erin?
Oh shit! Are y'all pass it back to me? I got one more topic.
Oh, you got a topic?
I got some more topics.
All right.
Well, Erin, you want to squeeze yours in first?
Yeah. Go ahead, Erin.
All right, I can do mine real quick.
Hit us, Erin. Tell me what I should be doing on my break that's coming up in 2 weeks.
Oh man, your break ain't even gonna be long for real though, is it?
Wait, hold on. So this is what you can do on your break. Work out. It helps the cognitive state. It helps you mentally, physically, and emotionally. So in that we're saying you can go to fnxfit.com, type in the Raw Report 9. You can save 15% on your order today. Hey, and it's actually good. I tried it.
Dizzle day.
It's
so
good.
while you sitting there with your 420, your mother green, your green nature, your whatever, you could be,
Today is 420.
It is 420.
Yeah. Shout out.
I thought you were talking about the
420.
super green drink.
Oh, we're not talking about Earth Day, Erin.
Listen,
I am tomorrow.
So
I think so.
Freaking pissed about all this lockdown, because honestly, it put a stop on a lot of Earth Day events I was supposed to be volunteering at, and kind of put hella shit to a halt. And I'm very upset about that. But it is what it is.
Go ahead, Erin. Spit your segment so we can so we can sit here and suffer through Joelle's segment for another round.
All right.
Girl, nothing.
Talking about my segment.
All right, so a couple shows I think you guys should kind of check out right now while we're still down and out, stuck at home for a little sometime. I got one for Netflix and one for Hulu.
Okay.
Just trying to spread it out so not everybody has all the different logins for those. So one I think everybody should tune in and watch on Netflix is called Hentefied. And it's it follows the lives of this family, and it's all about like how old school shit is getting taken over by gentrification. And this is in a an area down in, I feel like it's Los Angeles. I can't remember because I had this set up for last week, so I've kind of
oh my bad.
Some of it kind of drained out, but I did finish it last week too. And it just follows this family's life, and it touches on a lot of subjects besides gentrification. It focuses on the importance of family, and it also brings in different points of like social identity. Like there are couples on here that are gay, and it's
It's the tiger bone.
Man, nah, you trying to act like you over here sleep on this girl. No, I want that.
I'm over here meditating.
Smell it.
And then one of the characters on
It's
here
not
is
bad.
worried about his his standing in like the Mexican culture, because everybody likes to call him out and say that he isn't as Hispanic as, say, any other people that are on the show. And he likes to kind of make a point that he is. And it gets really deep after the first few episodes, but it is more along the lines of like a comedy.
Okay.
So ain't nobody getting naked or nothing? Ain't nobody bouncing no titties in a circle?
No titty bouncing.
Nobody throwing that ass in a circle?
No, that all happened
I've been
before the show.
practicing that.
There is a baby on the way on this show.
Oh no, that ain't me. I've been practicing that.
So this show is called what again?
Hentefied.
Hentefied. Okay.
Right.
And this is about people that is what? That is Hispanic.
It's they're Mexican American.
Okay.
And they're kind of trying to get the American dream in their own different way. One's trying to go off and go to culinary school over in like France and shit, and the other one is a artist and she's trying to make her way, but her mom's trying to like, you know, make her realize that being an artist isn't going to pay the bills and that she needs to, you know,
strip.
to like work for her money and, you know, help support the family, because she can't always follow the dream.
Okay, I thought she was.
And
Hold on. Erin, you lived down in Dallas, Texas for like 6 years.
Okay.
And you still calling them Mexican Americans. They are called Chicanos.
That's what the thing is when I was getting into
Chicanos
them.
if they man, Chicana if they woman.
I'm just saying, like some people don't always identify as that. I'm just saying
true.
These are Mexican Americans. I can also
Correct
call them
that
Latinos
ass,
or
yeah.
Latinx.
Correct.
I'm just going specifically off the notes that I have over here.
Tell us that's what it is.
Well, if y'all don't know, Chicanos are people that are Mexicans, but they were born here in America. Yeah, ask them. He'll tell you. He'll tell you what it is. All right.
Angel won't tell me.
Go ahead. My bad.
And if you're wrong, you take another shot.
And I mean, it's a short series. There's only 10 episodes, but it follows in like a really good storyline. It goes through like all these different trial and error sort of things that are happening. And it really just solidifies the idea of like what a family should be. And then there is the show that I like on Hulu. It has 2 seasons and it's called Castle Rock. I've recently finished that. And both of the seasons are in the same universe, like in the same general area, but they hit two different storylines almost. And the first one feeds into the second one, but it's not the main point of it all. So in the first season, we have this seemingly young person that has been in captivity, and he is like hidden deep inside this prison.
Deep inside, too, huh?
Right.
Yes,
deep inside.
Yes, they had to go
this is my kind of show.
through a whole different wing that had been burned down by a fire, down some tunnels, and he was in this cage, like completely in the dark. And this was all happening at this local prison, Shawshank. It's not directly related to like Shawshank Redemption. It's just the name of it. I kept thinking like the same thing, but it doesn't follow that same like storyline. Okay. But I mean, it is all based off of Stephen King's work. And then in the second one, we kind of follow the life of Annie Wilkes. She is the main character in Misery. If anybody's seen that movie, it's pretty old school. It's a really great movie too.
I remember Misery. That's what I'm going through right now.
No, it had
and you going through Misery
because
you are solely based on looks. That's why you're going through Misery.
Erin, continue, because he's not about to keep coming for me like this.
What's up, everybody?
What's up? It had Kathy Bates in it, and she kidnapped that writer, and then she like hobbled him and all that, like fucked up his leg so he couldn't run away because she was his #1 fan. That's a good movie.
Girl, that shit old.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Zach.
I mean, it's from the 90s. It's a really good movie.
Tell him, leave me alone.
And it's the same. It's not Kathy Bates in the TV show, but that's who played it in the movie. It's following the same life of Annie Wilkes, and she has this child, and I don't want to get too deep into it because that would spoil a lot of it, but she is basically on the run for something that she did in her past, and eventually it all comes to bite her back in the ass.
Ain't nothing like getting bitten. Girl, you ever had somebody bite you in your ass? Girl, that does. Yeah. What? Okay, then.
I ain't gonna name any names.
Girl, you nasty.
I am the only guy in here, and y'all trying to talk nasty.
That's Erin over there getting stuff started.
You.
What?
You did that.
I did what? Oh, you talking
No.
about y'all?
Yeah. I didn't mean bite in the ass in a sexual sense, but I mean, shoot.
Family Guy did it. Said I like bite ass. Hey, Zachariah.
That's Zach again starting shit.
No. That's actually Sue.
Yeah.
Sue. Okay.
How'd y'all like if my boy Zachariah came through and bit y'all in the ass?
I don't know him like that.
Yeah.
But see, that's the thing. Y'all don't get to know anybody. He has to be nice looking and all that kind of shit.
I've already made my point on that to say
sexy.
that it's not just about
He got to be big sexy daddy. Go ahead, Erin. Finish. Go ahead. Continue your segment. He's getting on my nerves.
Yeah, and then after, we kind of find out how Annie Wilkes is living with this child, eventually there are certain aspects from the first season that get tied in later on in like the last few episodes of the season, and shit gets crazy from there. And you got like this murderous nurse, and then you have like witches and shit in it, and it kind of covers a lot of genres. I feel like it can be like a horror thing, but it does pull in like sci-fi aspects too.
I know one thing. Y'all gonna do a goddamn shot with me.
Erin, no, I ain't drinking that.
I can't taste that. I'll take a shot of it. I put my tongue in that, and I could not.
You know what it smells like? It smells like a
You put your tongue in it.
Yeah, my shot glass is still over there.
It's going live.
No, I smelled it. Put did a little taste because it smelled like shit.
It, and then you put your tongue in it.
Yeah, it still tastes
and
then I just could not drink that. I had to sit over here and drink this water.
Well, okay, hold on. See, this is where I'm confused. This is where I'm confused. Y'all want guys to goddamn eat y'all ass. Y'all ass
what are you talking about?
But y'all still want the guy to goddamn taste it.
You clean the booty before you do that.
First of all, I don't even like that. But this, I can't. This stinks.
I mean, a shot though, just a shot.
No,
I can't get a shot.
No,
you can take a shot from me, bro.
This all goes back to you can't help what you like and what you don't like. Like
what you don't know, what you don't like if you don't try.
I don't like the smell of it, so it's automatically altering my senses within my brain, which is sending a signal down to my stomach, which is making me a little queasy wheezy, and it's saying, "Hey guys, don't drink that shit."
Let me tell you something.
I can't today. I can't.
Tiger Bone. That's what it's called. Tiger Bone.
Ain't nothing wrong with little ass eating.
Shit.
Nothing wrong with it.
Do what you do. It don't do nothing for me, but do what you do.
Look at Erin even eat it. She said rather it's given and taken.
I didn't say
Erin
it, but
she's talking about semen
right,
and
okay.
BK.
Hey, she said it smelled like ass, so I put my tongue in it. Wait, what? Nah, let me stop.
Shit. I'm sorry.
But I mean, to each his own, right? And I mean,
right.
If you knew that shit's gonna go down, you ought to clean it anyway. So it shouldn't be.
That's what you like to do. Knock your socks, clean the hell off. I mean, shit, more power to you.
I mean, but I'm saying that you don't know what you like until you try it.
No.
As far as I'm
at the age where I know I have a pretty good idea what I'm gonna like and what I don't like.
Chitlins. That shit stink. But then as soon as I ate it, I'm like, oh, okay, same
I ain't gonna do that.
No, not doing it. Wrong answer.
Whatever now, motherfucker.
Back at you.
I just don't put anything in my mouth. Okay, I was trying to give that liquor a fair shot.
You can't put anything in your mouth. Whoa.
Just taste it.
I did taste it. I ain't gonna drink it.
No, how you gonna be forcing somebody to drink alcohol? I'm underage. You over here forcing me to drink alcohol.
Those were my two shows you guys should be looking out for this week.
16.
You got Gentefied on Netflix, and then you have Castle Rock on Hulu. And these are some really good shows that I think a lot of people would like, depending on your genre of preference.
I can dig it.
So what about
Thank you,
Jewels?
All right,
I was waiting to
about
see
talk
if
about again?
I was waiting to see if
Darryle Elbow call in.
Yeah,
because I can only imagine what you about to talk about. That's about to send me over the edge.
I am a nice person. Oh
Yeah.
shit, Zach can he can even goddamn call in if he want to.
Well, I mean, just so we don't have a lot of dead air, if Elbow and Darryle haven't said what they want to do.
True shit. We
Yo, what up?
Keep this train
What
going.
it do?
Come on here, Zach.
What up?
Go ahead, Zachariah.
What up?
What you got for me, man?
How are y'all?
We good. How about you?
Not too bad. Just chilling on my one day off this week.
I hear that.
Hey, get that money. I ain't mad at
Some
you.
coins.
I've been working 13 days in a row.
Okay.
Big money.
You can go out and buy you a boo now.
Yeah, I could buy me an inflatable one.
Oh, well, they should be cheap now. I mean, they should.
I don't know. The going rate in Cincinnati is $40.
Oh, that's.
And you know what the best thing about an inflatable one is? They don't judge you on your looks either.
Who you telling?
Tell him, Zach.
And you can't get them pregnant. These, they do whenever you ready to do it and everything. Zach, I feel
You just
you.
close them
Hey.
up.
Okay.
Hey, but then again, when you look like Yaz, of course you're gonna judge on looks. I would too if I was her.
God, it's supposed to be on our side. Goddamn it.
Oh, he's saying you look good, girl.
Yeah.
No, he's saying that I be
Judging
judging
on
work
looks.
and stuff like that.
Yeah. No.
Oh, I was saying you look good. You should be judging.
Okay, thank you, Zach Boo. You.
Boy, did you call just the goddamn kiss her ass?
Well,
No, remember I don't do nothing with ass. Remember this.
See exactly right.
I don't know. Hey, you never know when a fart might come out. You don't want that in your face.
That is true.
That's why I am happily married. I does it all.
I warn people.
Hey, sometimes there ain't a warning. It just comes out.
You know what? I've had those situations too.
Oh, boy, you. What the fuck? Oh, hell no. I'm not about to eat more of this.
Hey, I've been with some women while you're doing it, whether she's sitting there farting. I'm like, what the fuck?
My bad.
you gotta
What's
be
up,
with
everybody?
somebody that is always ready for that. If you know what's gonna happen, you gotta prep.
She may have eaten broccoli or something that day, and it just like went
No,
by.
you don't eat the stuff that you know is gonna be bad.
But what I'm saying is, like, you may eat it not knowing that, boo thing, was going,
Chili and broccoli.
You know what I'm saying?
But she let him. Oh, yeah, boo, come on.
Like,
Right
sugar-free
over this
icing really,
fart.
like, does me in. But it's like, what if I'm, like, eating ice and all of a sudden my Big Daddy thing hit me up like, hey, what you doing? I'm coming over to chill. Like, oh, okay, well, shit. Damn it. I just ate all this damn icing. Now my ass is going to be in here, be blowing my ass all the way around the damn bedroom because you ain't want me.
Hey, Zach, let me ask you a question. If you hang with a girl and she goddamn fart, how do that make you feel? Like she just fart, like burnt? You like, oh hell no, I'm cool on that.
Well, I probably did it a couple minutes before she did. What you talking about?
That room don't goddamn stink. I'm like, all right, y'all, shit, I'm about to get out of here.
See, I don't have a problem with that. I'd be like, damn, I bet I could do it. I bet I could do it better and louder.
So y'all just gonna have a match to where it's
fart off.
Fart. My shit,
Do that on something else come out. You make like,
more, right?
oh man.
Yeah, stupid man. Zach, you
shit. Oh, man, that's
Uh,
no, stupid, man. So,
I got a headache.
Y'all crazy.
So what else you about to talk about, dude?
Okay, I got a question.
What's up?
And this might hold on, Darryle calling in.
Oh, he calling to do this.
Somebody's knocking.
Who is it? Open the door.
That's the door.
Yeah, I think that's my son. He trying to get in.
What up, Darryle?
What's up, everybody?
Door in his face.
Go ahead, Darryle. What you got to talk to me about with games, man?
Let's see.
Let's see. They're ready to go.
Well, I had a couple of things I want to talk about because
Mother. Here, move. I'll get it. I was talking. That's why I said hold on.
Grab that. Are you taller than Becca?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, he is.
All I said was
Here, give me your phone.
I'm
just holding it.
I got it.
Okay, whatever. Be careful of that. That's why I wanted you to get your ass down now. Okay.
Hello? Can everybody hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, man. All right, go ahead. My bad, Zach, man. I had to let you go. All right, go ahead, Darryle.
All right. One of the games I want to cover is the sequel, South Park: The Stick of Truth. It called The Fresher Butthole. I've been playing that for the past week.
Wait.
And what?
It's called who again?
The Fresher Butthole.
Butthole.
South Park.
Well, that fit right on there today.
Hold on. Let me type it because the way I'm saying it probably don't sound right.
What's up, everybody that just joined?
Hey,
What's up?
butthole is butthole. I mean, there's only one butthole. Like
there.
Oh.
Yeah. We all heard that wrong.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, my bad.
Fracture.
I
got you.
Yes.
Oh, that's
all Erin.
Yeah, it's cool.
All right, so this is the sequel to a game came out in spring 2016 on South Park: The Stick of Truth.
Okay.
It came out around what's that, 2017. I put it on hold because the new WWE came out that same day or that same week. But now that I'm home for these last couple of weeks, I'm digging up some games that I never had time to play. So this was one of the games. And I should have picked it up way faster because the game is really good. My only issue is on the mechanics. I think I like the RPG mechanics way better in the first game. Which this game expect you to play the first game. And you can go role playing with it where you make your own South Park character and be on a South Park cartoon. Or actually, it's like a 12 episode, so like a complete season of South Park, all in one package. And this is you and the kids from South Park role playing as superhero. And this was around the time Civil War was in theater. So all the superhero kids is versing each other while dealing with another threat in the town. But I'm not that deep in the game to see what the threat is. Oh, you have any questions?
No.
So is it kind of following the same like turn-based style, or is it more like open world fighting?
The turn-based style is RPG. Is tactics. Where you get like a checkerboard and you got so many steps that you can take before doing an attack or doing a spell, which I'm not used to many of them games. I think the other game I played was like Final Fantasy Tactics on the PSP around like a real while back. So for me to play a game in that style was kind of nerve wracking, but after I just had a tutorial reteach me on the ways of the games and read some of the small tests in the menu settings, I kind of got the grip of the game, which I think everybody should do that at least because you're going to barely survive the game just trying to play with pure luck and just trying to do heavy damage all the way through.
It's all about the strategy.
But that kick up the difficulty. And the first game, The Stick of Truth, there was very difficulty to be had there until like towards the end with the last two boss fight. The game spiked from easy, smooth 3 to a straight up 9 out of nowhere. And this game, you basically struggling with with the difficulty being like a 6 or a 7. It's well balanced. And you get like all the cast, all the South Park kids to be in the group that you fight other bad guys or other South Park kids at your disposal. And the first game have it where if you die, the game is over. This game kind of brush up on that because if you die, if you still got a team member alive, you can continue the battle. Now, if all the members die, you just straight up lose the battle, like always.
About right.
So it's kind of like the Avengers game.
Which one?
The ones where you could be like different characters. You have like 5 different characters on your team, and if they all die, the game's over.
It smells like maple syrup in it too.
It's just kind of.
I'm not sure because the ones I played of Avengers was Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and that was like a dungeon crawling RPG type of game.
There.
This one basically still doing the time-based thing that was in the first game. So I can't really tell a popular game that uses this method other than the Final Fantasy Tactics series and maybe Dissidia, which that is a Japanese RPG. Another RPG game where you basically a bunch of kids in the underworld.
Yeah, 2 years a minute.
But I'm not sure how popular that game is because only few people that I know basically didn't heard of the game. So South Park would probably be the first way these people is experiencing this type of gameplay.
Okay. That's what's up, Darryle, for Low Key Small.
All right.
Talking about the game. Now, Darryle, let me ask you a question.
Oh, yeah.
What's up?
Hold on. You going through your segment and we got a comment, so go ahead and help out that.
Yeah, address that, because if I address it, I'm going to fuck it all up. So. Nintendo was the best shit ever.
Excuse me?
What?
Somebody made a comment on what you were talking about, Darryle.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Damn it, I swear, people just need to. He said, let me see.
Let me look at what y'all talking about.
Oh, shit. Okay, then B. Evan jumped in on it, too.
Yeah, see, Darryle, you actually got some.
See, look at you. You got some folks that in this game. So they can go from talking about dicks to games. Those are some words for people.
Look.
That's the kind of person I'm looking for. I want to be able to go from listening to Cardi B to listening to Willie Nelson. Like, that's the shit I be talking about.
Hey.
I fucks with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I get into my country spirit from time to time. Go ahead, Darryle. I'm waiting for you. I'm just filling in to you know. Because my playlist.
Oh, you spelling it wrong.
Ozark
Hold
to
on.
He over there auto correcting people.
Gary Underwood in a
Boy,
minute.
kid, talk about the game, Darryle. God, he be
Nobody cares about the grammar.
trying to-
Um,
Goddamn enough. Shit. Look good to me.
I don't think I ever
Shit, I don't know.
even played the game. For real.
Me
I
neither.
had not played that game either. That ain't the one I'm referring.
Disgaea?
That sounds like an ailment.
Yes.
It's like a venereal disease or something.
Guy in the vagina.
Sound like something that got you itching and itching.
Yes, this side.
Darryle,
Okay, thanks, B. Evans.
we done lost 6 mother effers. That boy ain't said nothing.
But Darryle, did you hear what a game got canceled for this year? That was supposed to come out at the end of the year.
Hey, that's all
my
right. I
dude
can
Jimmy
dig it.
joined in. Jimmy, what's up, Jimmy?
What's up?
No, I haven't heard anything got canceled.
Hey,
So it looks like 2K is not going to be making a WWE 2K21 this year.
Well, they should.
Oh,
They came out with it was horrible.
You done broke his
of
heart.
course they don't. I believe they was on a. Nah, I don't think. Well, if they cancel that, I'm not sure because Vince McMahon is incensed that a game at least come out every year.
But from what I heard, they're gonna cancel. They've canceled that. But you know how 2K's been doing. You know how they had the All-Star version where you could get like Hulk Hogan and stuff. The All-Star wrestling game.
Yeah, I do know what you're
They're gonna do 2K is gonna do something like that, but isn't a 2K game. Because they said if they put 2K21 out, it's gonna just be just like 2K20.
Yeah, and that shit was weird. So
Well, 2K20 was developed in 3 months by some developers that were just given the job after Utes left with after having some disagreement with people, and they just had to use some assets from other games and to try to at least get some type of profit because Vince McMahon, instead of them being reasonable, like, yeah, man, we give you another year, then you better be sweet. Like, nah, just put out a bare bone game, have finished, buggy as hell, because I need some of that money coming in. And I think there was like a couple of developers actually ended up quitting after 2K came out. I think it was like around 12 or 14. Oh, you had like a dead team hopping online and on his Twitter and stuff, letting people know like, look, the game was a train track. How it got operated was a train track, and since the sales is looking like a train wreck, hey, you don't look at next year's game being basically another bare bone or not existing at all, because we in the business to see profit, or the people above us in the business to see profit. If they don't see profit off the WWE license, there might as well not be a game coming out.
Jimmy, drop
because
your
they spending so much.
comments, Jimmy.
They're gonna make another WWE game. It's just not gonna be a 2K game.
Yeah,
which I think the series needs to be revamped, even though people keep saying it had got revamped before, but
because they need I think 2K needs a break from making them.
Well, then again, 2K ain't making the games. They just publishing it. Utes was making the games since the PlayStation era until actually you can still say Utes made the game from last year. It was just an early alpha version of it. Some other devs came in to finish it and try to pull the pieces back together, which they couldn't, because it was like the the budget wise and the time, dead time and stuff. So with that being said, I think the best way they could do it is if they don't make a game, or if they do make a game, make it simple. Make it simple.
I have to agree with B. Evans here, though. SmackDown versus Raw games were the best. I think they should go back to doing those.
Mm-hmm. Hey y'all, if y'all are listening, go to Jimmy's podcast. It's at 8:30, and that's when it starts.
No wonder I be missing it, Jimmy. I'm still counting sheep and goats at that goddamn
Chromecast.
All right, Darryle,
God
thank you for talking about your segment. So how it's going. I'm gonna give everybody 15 minutes to talk about their segment. Thank y'all. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Darryle.
Darryle, appreciate it. Thanks, Zach. I appreciate you too, brother.
No problem.
No problem.
So I'm about to do one more thing, and then if y'all would like to, call in, y'all can, and give me y'all opinion on this.
Come on, so I can be mad. Where my drink at? Because he about to start bugging. He about to start bugging.
So I heard this. I want to know if it's true.
Yep.
Do white women only have kids with black men because they want kids that are beautiful?
Erin?
Well, I mean,
Since you Caucasian.
Yeah, you Caucasian.
I'll let you go
You got a little more
first.
Caucasian than me.
But
I mean, but
yeah.
I still would like to know your input on this.
I mean, I don't think that that's true, because a lot of people who are against interracial couples and biracial people would argue against like how beautiful biracial people are. It's not to say that they aren't, but all people are different, and again, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. So another person's opinion on somebody's appearance is not going to be the same as someone else's. So I can't really go off and say that white women only make biracial babies just because they want them to be prettier.
I think it's the opposite statement.
Hold on. Zach said that Erin only wants Mexican American babies.
I think it's the opposite
true.
Statement.
Go ahead.
To an extent. I think black guys want to date the Snow Whites because the Caucasian
Snow bunnies.
Snow bunny, yes. Because they want that child to have, the good hair. Oh, and then some people only view, light-skinned people or mixed people as, beautiful, gorgeous, yada, 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 which that is in fact, actually, once again, based upon preference. Like you may have somebody that think that, mixed people is, mixed people aren't pretty, or may say, I'm sorry, but I like the dark chocolate, period, in the story. But I definitely do think that does play a role in some of these relationships, because sometimes I look at them like, how did this happen? Like, how did you end up with that over there? And how did that over there end up with you? Like, how's this working? So, I think it's, like I said, I think that's just part of the reason. Like, there's other reasons why I think black guys date Caucasian women. It may sound ignorant to some people, but I mean, this is what I think, and this is my opinion. It is what it is. I'm not against it. Like my brother, black, dates a white girl. She cool as shit. Like, I ain't got no problem with her. Whatever, love is love. That's what you're attracted to, or whatever the case may be. Then, hey, do you. But I do think that is part of the reason. What you think?
Well, stating that I am biracial.
We don't want to hear that shit. God damn it.
My daddy is Puerto Rican. My mama is black. My wife is white. So our kids are mixed. They're like mutts, I guess you could call them. I don't know what you want to call them.
So you count as a quarter of the percentage.
No. But so I was in the so when I was younger, I grew up in the hood as mixed. So I am light skinned, obviously. People view dark-skinned people don't like light-skinned people for some odd reason. I don't know.
Dark-skinned people don't like light-skinned people.
Yeah. I told you, I went out to box so I can fight
That's
because
true.
I used
I'm
to
not
get,
particularly attracted to
I
light
used
skin
to
people.
get fucking picked on all the time.
Jimmy says you're just like my kids, half
Africans.
Africans.
Yeah, there you go, Africans. Yeah.
Okay, so Jimmy, you can relate then. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So, but
Africans.
I date, but I'm not against it because if I was against, black people having kids with white people, then it would all be bad on my part because since I am mixed, then I should think that it's okay for them to, also be mixed. But do I think so that plays a part sometimes? Yeah, I do because I done heard some girls say, "You got nice hair." Ooh, I want a kid with you. You got nice
Just
skin.
like
I
nice
want a
hair.
kid with
Have
you.
long
Yeah,
hair.
yeah, I did have long hair back in the day, but then I got a cut. So, but yeah, so I think that that's true to a certain extent. And on top of that, like then you got the one parents that don't actually care about their kids, only using their kids for a check or some goddamn stamps, but that's a whole different conversation for a whole different day.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I think that it does play a part, but you can understand like both sides basically.
I mean, just like I think some black dudes end up with Caucasian women because they swear up and down black women are just angry, mad, upset, pissed. I mean, that may be a whole different topic of conversation, but just feel like that, black women, they just always want to argue and they always want to do this and they just want to just talk back and they just got a fucking attitude all the goddamn time and they just, no, dude, not every woman is like that. Like, speaking of princess myself,
Oh, come
I'm
on.
the sweetest thing
Stop
that's
it.
ever.
I'm gonna take a shot to that.
Yeah, thank you. I am the sweetest thing that you could ever come across. I mean, what can I say? As a proud black woman, I really am. And that whole hair thing, it's like black women can have good hair as well if you take care of it. And our hair just, I mean, I don't know, like I think our hair, takes a lot of maintenance and a lot of keeping up with and wrapping it every night and using special shampoos and conditioners and other treatments and leave-ins and all this stuff and creams.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we can have beautiful, natural, long hair as well. So, but, some people just seem to think that just because the little curly head, little light-skinned little folks is, the prettiest thing in the world. And I just feel like, I just think that there's other reasons why black guys date Caucasian women.
But like I said, that's the only reason why like I told you, I date anyone because I don't know who is the right one for me.
Yeah, okay, whatever. We're not about to go
So
back into that.
my wife is white, and so I mean that's just how it is. I mean, but you shouldn't date just only your, oh, I'm black, so I'm only date black people.
Right, I'm not like that.
What's wrong with being blended?
I am attracted to either brown
Beautiful
skin
blended.
or darker skin or white. Something about the light. I mean, don't get me wrong. Let me clarify this before somebody flips over this table. Okay.
Hey, come on now, you gotta spill the liquor.
If I had the same person in a Caucasian shade, a light skin shade, a brown skin shade, and a darker skin shade, I'm naturally going to be drawn to the brown skinned brothers and the Caucasian brother, just because that's just my preference. I'm not saying if Mr. Wonderful comes along, we're going back to this topic. I'm just, I'm not saying that I would pass him up because he's light skinned. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I have a preference. But anyway.
I am taking, yeah. But so back to your story, would you only have a kid with the white one just so that their hair is curly?
No, I mean, that's a perk.
Okay.
Like, that's okay, great. Got a curly, little light skinned, little cute little baby. Okay. But that's not to say that me having a black child, which I do have, can't be handsome or can't be a cute baby, if she's a little girl or whatever, like can't be a little cute baby. No. I think my son is everything. Shit, God damn it. But even if I had, even if he was a little girl, like I still think his black is beautiful. Like I don't ever want him to feel like because he's not the light skinned dude or the white skinned dude that he can't be, attracted. Because you got people like me that will eat some chocolate up. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Calm down now. Calm down. But in that defense, I done seen some white, girls that was ugly. I done seen some mixed girls that was ugly. I seen some light skinned girls.
And you still gonna take them to have a great personality?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Oh my God. We just can't get you to change that raggedy ass answer that you got.
But in my defense, I'm not dating my girl just because of her, just because of that. No. I'm saying because I was actually after her. Like I was actually trying to get her first.
Tripped your ass right down them damn steps too.
At first she did. She told me no, it ain't working, so I had to keep on going.
She should have shanked your ass. Period.
But that's just what I'm saying. Like you like who you like and you have kids with who you have kids with. But there are some women that does have kids with some black people or some, Latino people just because they want their kids to be mixed or want their kids to have some color. And then they use that word, I ain't racist. My kid mixed. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know.
That's on a person by person basis.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all?
Not everybody's like that.
Oh, wait a minute. I got to ask Jimmy a question. Jimmy, is that Mr. Brown from... Oh, okay. It's not... Oh, okay. Oh, who is this trying to promote? Who is this?
He calling in. Let's see what he got to say. God damn. Yeah. What's up, man? Thank you for calling the Raw Report. He said, yeah, it is.
Hello?
Oh,
shit. Mr. Brown?
Hey, man, that shit was so fucking funny, Jimmy. It was funny, but it was annoying as shit, though. I had to log out of that shit, Sat. Wow. Look, run, yes.
Well, I did.
I have to explain that shit later.
But he didn't say anything, so.
Wonder what happened.
But he calling back.
Oh.
Hello? You're right. Yeah, listen, I'm sending you guys a link, right? This is not no joke at all. This is about the 5G, what it can do. It's very serious. I've said I'm going to resend the link again. So I want everybody to go to this link because it's not even a game anymore. What this 5G can do, it's a radio show that I've been listening to, and what these people have been saying, it can cause nosebleeds, eyes to bleed, and mouth to bleed, everything. It does something to your body because it's bad, dangerous radiation. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
It is not good for the body at all. What the governments are trying to do, they want to kill all of us with the 5G, and it causes corona as well. Yeah. All right. Research it. If you don't believe me, research it. Do your own research and everything like that. Yeah. Because as they say, it's gonna get worse. It really is. Hey. Look what it can do to animals.
Mr. Brown.
Oh, Jimmy.
You talk to people that is in respiratory. We actually already know all about the COVID-19.
No, I'm talking about the 5G. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about COVID-19. I'm talking about the 5G.
You're trying to
what it can do to you.
Associate the 5G with the COVID-19. It's actually not true. COVID-19 was actually proved to be a RNA positive that will attach to the DNA that will change the cell so that the body can't see actually what it is. That's why the period to these to adapt these symptoms from it is 2 days to 2 weeks because the body don't know what it is. So, and then it gets these spikes like thing that attach to the ACE, which is the ACE inhibitors that attach to the lungs liners, which that's what produces respiratory distress, which is ARDS, acute respiratory distress symptoms.
Wait a minute.
So that they look like ground glass. Don't have anything to do with 5G.
No, I think basically, as I said, right. Listen to that link that I sent you. Yeah, what the guy is saying. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Yep. If you go to that link, right. There is a lot of talk about it. Do you know what I'm saying? 5G is dangerous. I've actually spoke to somebody else online as well from America, and they're saying that it's really dangerous. So
we don't live over there.
Are you not from there?
No.
Okay, where are you guys from?
We from Africa, man.
Africa?
Yeah.
Yes.
What part of Africa?
South Africa.
Nigeria? South Africa. Okay. No, what's your name, please?
Coco.
Okay. It is true, basically. Like I said, right. I've heard it from quite a lot of people. Over 1,000 people. 1,000 people can't be wrong, can they? About
Power to the people.
I had to
Amen.
hang up on that because now you are being contradicting. You can't tell people to do their own.
Listen, let me explain
research
this
and then say you heard it from 1,000 people.
He went into another podcast that I was listening to. Matter of fact, Jimmy was in there, and I had to get out of there because he was literally talking about that same thing. Like, and then the conversations went left real fast. Like, and it was that's literally what he do. But anyway, on to the next. What were we talking about anyway? Let's get babies.
It doesn't make sense because radiation actually either shrinks the cell or will kill the cell. So not produce RNA.
We all gonna die one way or another, okay? Salute, turn up, drink up, get them tequila, the margarita popping, pour it on me, baby.
Do not click on that link. Y'all will probably be scammed, and there'll probably be somebody in the country with y'all exact same name. Right? Yeah,
right.
Don't click on it.
Yeah, damn right. Die happy with tequila and margaritas.
He just so happened to come into a podcast that actually has people that is in respiratory anyway, talk about it. He don't know what the fuck he talking about.
Light skinned babies.
What's up, Zach?
Now I gotta come to so I have to come to Africa to do this podcast now.
That's right.
I had to come up with something quick.
I was sitting there rolling like, what the fuck?
God damn it. What's your name, Coco? Right. Coco Lollipop. That's my name.
Oh, we not. Man, he keep calling back. We're not listening to the 5G. We actually know what it is. Coronavirus is old. There's 7 different strains.
Oh, you arguing with yourself?
Yeah.
Let's just move on to what we were talking about.
5G towers have absolutely no correlation with the coronavirus.
What were we talking about?
There was 5G.
5 towers have been around
3 years ago.
And the thing is, they are far enough away from, busy populated areas so as to not really affect anybody with the radiation. And also they're high up. You would have to be like literally right up on the tower.
Does that say breast or beast?
Breast.
Oh, beast. Oh,
yeah, beast.
My bad, Jimmy.
I
didn't even drink that. Do I have my glasses on? I don't even know what's going on in these streets. Okay, my bad, y'all. My bad.
Just keep calling. Like, man, what's your problem?
Ain't nobody paying no attention. What else would we talking about? Is Elbow calling in?
Oh no, I don't think Elbow gonna call in.
Yeah, I haven't seen
Zachariah, dude, would you like to call in?
What's the word on sports?
I'm already here.
Talk about that draft, man. What's up? Let's talk about that draft.
Yeah, go ahead. Talk about the draft.
Yeah, let's talk about this draft. I don't know nothing about. That I'm gonna spit my facts on. Go ahead. I ain't got all goddamn day, Zach.
Hello.
What's up, everybody that just tuned in?
I'm here.
Go ahead, Zach.
So the big girl's gonna pick up old boy from LSU.
They shouldn't.
What's his name? Joe Burrow. Him.
They shouldn't.
Who they should pick up, Zach?
They need a damn offensive line first.
This is Zach. Zach about to talk this shit, y'all. Go ahead, Zach.
Because I feel like if you draft a quarterback, you're just gonna ruin that kid's career.
Goddamn right.
Because we got so many more problems right now. If you gave Andy Dalton an offensive line, a better running back, and our defense was trash this year, was horrible. You gave us a better defense, you wouldn't need to draft another quarterback. Quarterback ain't the problem right now.
I don't know about all that, Zach. Now, I understand it to a certain extent, but goddamn it, I mean, Brady ain't had the best of the best, team this year either, and he, made some miracles happen. But yeah,
but he had a defense though.
Listen, the whole damn team just need to go. What's that fool name? Dalton? He got to get up out of there. He needs to go. Marvin clearly wasn't a damn issue, so we got to move on to the next option.
Yeah.
So they need to. She's
Say get them 5G, they do better. Yes, y'all. 5. Listen, don't take that, y'all. It's not
There's
true.
nothing wrong with thinking about titties.
So do you think AJ Green's going to resign?
I think he gonna dip. Yeah, I think he'll dip. I think he's gonna dip.
Yeah, he should leave. If he wants to win a Super Bowl, he better dip.
Damn right.
He has too much talent. He has too much talent, and he should not. He should have been on a winning team.
I mean, what y'all think down there in the comments? What y'all thinking?
I hate to say it because that's my team, but
let it be like that.
Nah, hey, you saved him because I was about to go deep down into it.
Because he's a little troll, and that ain't nobody.
But no better way to take care of a troll than to make them.
No, because he was just gonna keep
stupid.
going. Because that's what he was doing the other day. Ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit. God damn it! But I threw this titty on your neck.
Hey, listen, I did a damn research paper on fucking COVID-19, so I don't.
We trying to hear you.
Yeah, we are.
And Darryl, I think, and them Browns, they're going to look good this year. By the way, Darryl.
I don't know if they keep that guy, they won't look so good.
Who? Oh, Dalton?
No, not Dalton.
The Browns.
The Browns.
They don't went through like.
You're talking about Baker Mayfield.
Yeah. If they keep him, I don't think that.
I think he did okay this year. I mean,
talent.
Oh, he did horrible. He did horrible.
He had a team that can at least go all the way.
But y'all want to keep raggedy punk ass Dalton on the goddamn team.
I guarantee if you put Dalton on the team the Browns had last year, I guarantee you that they would have made the playoffs.
I guarantee you their asses would have been sitting at home like they've been doing the past 16 years.
The Browns would have made the playoffs. They have all the pieces. They have a great defense. Their offense is off the chart.
Dalton get out there and throw like he ain't never threw a football in his goddamn life.
The thing about Andy Dalton to me is he is too inconsistent. God, I've been drinking. Too inconsistent. He have good days, some days, other days he have bad. And to honestly with you, he had a good team himself as well. He had Tyler Eifert, Tyler Boyd, I think his name was. He was a beast. So I mean, he also had some goddamn good teams as well.
I just think the team doesn't have any discipline because there's been some of those playoff games Andy was in where we should have won, but the discipline on the team is what cost us the game.
I agree with that too.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I mean, because the last playoff game we were in, we should have won, but our team had no discipline, was getting penalties out the ass, so our team just gave it to I think it was the Steelers we played. We just handed you the win.
Yeah, that's my team for people that don't know. I fuck with Pittsburgh ever since Cardale Stewart and Jerome Bettis. So no, I'm not a bandwagon fan. Actually,
you guys need a new quarterback too.
No, you can't talk about the Steeler in your house.
Man, what?
You guys were rotating like 3 quarterbacks all year.
Because of my goddamn boy guy.
Yeah, Ben punk ass Burger out there getting hurt. Complain about his damn thumb and shit. The fuck? Get your ass back out there and throw that goddamn ball. Your big
what
ass.
They should have did is fucking picked up Colin Kaepernick.
And don't nobody want to pick up Colin, which I don't know why. They need to go ahead and just get that boy a chance to quit playing.
Or who they should pick up is Cam Newton. If they get him, which
Cam but he still the hell don't know how to hold that football when he's on the run.
Hey, they could have easily picked up Tom Brady.
Yeah, they could have picked up Tom
Brady. They ain't about to pay Tom Brady what he worth.
You're right, B. Evans. They did blackball him.
Hey, if the Steelers would have picked up Tom Brady, boy, it would have been over.
Oh, the Steelers? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
How the hell did he go to Tampa Bay? That's what I want to know.
I know he from everything I read, they weren't even on the list of teams that was supposed to sign him.
Mr. B said if you become a fan of the Patriots, you can save 15%.
Hey, we about to kick you out. No, that's not get down around here.
Hell,
It's tight.
But hey, Tampa Bay has a good team though. So
yeah, they do.
It wasn't a bad choice to go there.
They do got a good team this year.
I mean, but why though? Like out of all the 6 rings, you about to get 6 black eyes, goddamn it, here in a minute.
Well, think about it. What team has plenty of potential but didn't have a decent quarterback?
All of them, except the Vikings.
Not really.
Go Vikings.
She.
First of all, the Vikings need a new quarterback. They should have never paid Kirk Cousins that much money. That was a mistake.
Hang up on his ass. That damn it, that did it.
No, he's right. No, he's right.
No, fuck that. I don't want to hear that shit. Hang up on his ass.
Oh,
How are you going to pay this man so much money and he did 10 times worse than Case Keenum the year before?
I mean, he did good like 2 years ago.
No.
Who? He had a he had a good team this year too.
Yeah, they were good this year. Yeah, I ain't about to talk shit about my goddamn it. They went to the Super Bowl and they won. That's what I'm thinking. Shit. Fuck what y'all got to say.
Wait, I thought they lost.
Goddamn it. They went to the Super Bowl and they won. I don't give a shit. In my mind,
Vikings, yeah, in her mind they won. In reality, they did not.
Thank you.
It was the Kansas City
I don't want to hear
Chiefs.
that shit. Yeah, damn it.
Paul Mahone boy putting it on for the light skinned brothers.
Paul.
Patrick. Hey, I told you I've been drinking.
Hey, they'll probably win it again next year.
No.
Oh no!
If we have a next year.
Right. He said,
imagination
is cray.
Nah, goddamn it. No.
Yeah.
My Vikings is everything. I'm getting a bra made with the Vikings on it and stuff like that. I went and got my Viking shoes and stuff.
Hey, if they had a decent quarterback, they could have won the Super Bowl this year. They have a team.
They could have won several years lately, honestly, but they're super inconsistent with their wins and shit. And it's like, one time or another they beat the hell out of somebody, and then somebody that you expect them to win against, they lose by 52. And it's like, goddamn, get y'all shit together. But they
all I know is I had Kirk Cousins on my fantasy football league this year, and I will never pick his ass up again. That was trash.
Jimmy. Mm-hmm. We supposed to be, bro and sis. Like, what is this? No.
He liked the.
Nah, Jimmy.
That's what he like.
That's it. Kick Jimmy out too. Kick them all out.
He's a bandwagon fan, is what he is.
You got to go. Home team, get it?
Home team. Okay, there you go.
Jimmy is from Jersey, I think. So.
But New England, the Patriots is in Massachusetts. Boston.
Well, what other teams do they have up there besides what?
But if you think, actually, technically, the Jets play in New Jersey.
Yeah.
God damn it! Y'all not about to argue with me. Y'all not about to argue with me.
I don't support my whole team.
I'm sending write-ups.
They are,
but they actually say the New England's actually a mixture of like 4 or 5 different states over in that area.
For New England, no. New England has had a shitty division to play against every single year. They have trouble when they come and play the Steelers. They have trouble when they come and play Baltimore. They have trouble when they I don't know what I was getting at, but we're just gonna stick with those 2 points. They be having trouble when they play those 2 teams. Think about it. They got the Dolphins, the Jets, and who else is in their division? The Bills.
Yeah,
have been shitty for the last 20 years. Goddamn it!
Hey, the Bills were pretty good this past year, though.
They were.
Mm-hmm.
What?
They actually
Aaron, went the fuck up over there and throw some.
They went to the playoffs too.
Shit, I don't watch football,
but they slid into the playoffs. Jimmy, what
they slid in.
What I said, they play shitty teams. They do, but when they get to Baltimore, when they got to play the Steelers, like they run into.
But I'm gonna tell you,
Kansas City, they run into problems.
I'm gonna tell you which team is their kryptonite, no matter how shitty they are.
The Giants.
Giants, yes, they can be the shittiest team ever, but man,
the Giants be whooping their ass.
Yeah, I don't know why it is, but it happens. I'm like, man, this team is garbage. Then they play them and just win. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, then Brady like, all right, give me the other binder, give me the cheat sheets, pull that shit out. I need that one.
Yeah,
Let me deflate the ball some more.
Right. Let me get that Spygate.
Oh man,
Inflated.
just
And I fuck with Brady. I can't take Brady's talent away from him. Brady be doing his goddamn thing out there. I cannot take that away from him. But fuck him, goddamn it. I said it. Shit. Now Mr. Point, he got 6
My
rings.
team got 6 rings.
I don't want to hear it. I don't give a shit about his. No, you don't.
Yes, they do.
No,
My team got 7.
No,
your team got. He got 7. His team got 7.
Nah, fuck that.
Pittsburgh Steelers. Yes, we do. It's us, New England.
Punk ass.
I want to say San Francisco.
But out of all teams in the NFL, out of all 32 teams in the NFL, I cannot stand Pittsburgh.
Why not?
Like, I want to take Ben Gurleyberger out there and I want to crack his skull.
He is from Ohio.
He's not from the same Ohio I'm from, goddammit. He's from a different Ohio.
And see, that is what I don't understand. They'd be like, fuck Ben Roethlisberger. But y'all do understand that he is from here, right? He went to Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That don't mean a goddamn thing. That's what mean I'm supposed to like him.
No, so if y'all talk bad about him, done. Look how it represents Ohio.
No, Ohio
We got
ain't
other
got
good
shit.
people
The
that
only
came
thing
from
Ohio got
Ohio.
going for themselves is Ohio State, which I fucks with heavy.
And UC, no, I ain't gonna say UC because they've been shitty.
They've been getting fucked up lately.
They've been shitty.
Actually, you forgot one. It goes Pittsburgh, New England, and Dallas, then San Fran.
Yeah, then San Francisco. Okay, I was about to say
Dallas,
Yeah.
man. The only reason why Dallas is on the map is because their owner is banking. Goddamn, he paying his way through shit.
Yeah, the only people
You
who
do
like
got
the
a lot of
Cowboys are people from around there.
Dallas Cowboys.
Now, was
Yeah.
the first
I
year
don't dislike
that old boy came in? He was hot when he first got in there. What was his name? What's that quarterback name? What is Dallas? Prescott.
Dak Prescott.
His first year, he was it.
Wow.
He was hot.
He was overhyped.
What up,
Overrated.
Payne? What up, Rosie?
What's up, everybody that just joined?
So yeah, New England has 6 Super Bowl wins. Pittsburgh has 6. Dallas has 5. San Fran has 5.
And Vikings
Pittsburgh
got
is in the
8.
league
Goddamn
still.
it, the Vikings got
Pittsburgh
8.
got 7.
No,
The
Vikings got 8.
Cowboys coat was in the 90s. Yeah, they did have a squad. Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin.
Oh, y'all throwing
Troy
it back.
Aikman.
Oh, that's another segment. That's got to be next week.
Next
Well,
week.
the top. So they have the top 20 teams. The Vikings are not on that list.
Yeah, it's on there. Goddamn, it's number 1.
Man, look, let me tell y'all how good Pittsburgh is. We almost went to the playoffs with Mason Rudolph. Yeah, Mason Rudolph. I did.
Yeah, you don't even know your goddamn team
God damn
member
it! Look, I've
names.
been. But yeah, he a beast, man. Look, it's not only about their good team, but Mike Tomlin is one of the best coaches besides Bill
Blankenship.
Belichick.
Yeah, Bill Blankenship.
Shit, he a good coach too.
Nah, fuck
He's
that guy.
smart.
Man.
He is.
I'm sick of this shit.
Stop.
He is a good coach. You know, one thing about Bill, he ain't on no bullshit. You get out there, you start fucking up, dropping a goddamn ball, your ass is out on that damn bench.
Oh yeah,
Period.
His ass
End
don't
of
play.
story. He don't play no game.
Just look at the guy for the Super Bowl. He sat his ass down because he was fucking shit or did something off field, so he sat his ass.
Yeah, and that's stupid because that's
in that Super Bowl they lost.
Yeah, I was about to say that's why he lost. Now just think if this year we had Big Ben in.
No. Anybody think about did she retire anyway?
Oh, Big Ben?
Yeah.
She.
Not yet.
Did she retire?
I think that
I thought she was retiring.
this is his last year, I think.
Uh-oh. The greatest of all time, Bill Blankenship.
Yeah.
He said, I'm hot as a
Okay, well, this year y'all don't have Tom Brady, so let's see which team is gonna have the most wins.
My thing is, you're going to see really who was responsible for all them Super Bowl rings. Was it either Tom Brady or Bill Belichick. Because if Tom Brady goes and wins in Tampa Bay and Bill Belichick don't do shit, we know the answer.
And then they ain't gonna be up here. Pittsburgh, I mean not Pittsburgh,
Right.
New England, no more.
We got 6 rings. How many of y'all got? I don't want to hear that shit.
My team got 7.
Oh, see, they'll just be like Pittsburgh again.
No, I would never. I would vote for one of these local high schools before I go with Pittsburgh.
I'd rather go with Pittsburgh than the Patriots. I'd rather root for Pittsburgh.
Hell no. No.
Man, hey, wait, hold on. Let me ask y'all this, because this is what I don't understand. Why do y'all dislike Pittsburgh so much? I want to know.
They was some assholes.
Because I'll tell you why I don't like them. Because it seems like anytime you have an argument about, Pittsburgh not doing shit, all your guys' fan wants to do is bring up the past. Oh well, we have 6 rings. Okay, you haven't done shit recently.
What a beast said. Pittsburgh don't have 7 rings.
Well, they probably got 6 or 7.
6, goddammit. You ain't listening.
Oh, shit.
They got 6.
Don't even know how many rings your fan has.
I was like you.
You little fake ass.
In my head,
no,
goddamn it.
No. They said they won that ring. Goddammit. Maybe
in
8.
my head, they won. Shit. No, but yeah, like I just don't understand. And then they always say, well, back in 2003 or 2005, they injured Carson Palmer. Like, what?
God damn it, they did. They cheating asses.
Like, that was 15 years ago.
I'm sick of them. They raggedy ass towel, the color yellow. Don't nobody even fucking like yellow. God damn it, I'm sick of that.
I am yellow.
Sick of that shit.
See that? That's funny.
Nobody likes fucking purple either. That's a fucking ugly ass color.
Hey, Zach. For real, we gonna do this like that? You keep talking about Ben Girlyberg. I'm sick of his ass.
No, you know what? Let's make a bet right here, right now.
Bet. Go ahead.
I bet you the Vikings don't win the Super Bowl again.
No.
First of all, they've never won one. Thank you. They lost 2 back-to-backs. Get it correct.
Hey, so did the Bengals, so it's okay.
Boy,
but they won 8 in my head. God damn it. What's your bet? If my team, tired of making bets with you.
If my team win more games than
Jimmy.
Who is your team again?
She like the Vikings.
The Vikings.
Thank you, Erin.
Then you have to take a shot at this Tiger Bone.
I'm not taking no shot of that shit. That
Girl,
shit
it's a bet.
disgusting.
It's a bet.
No, that's not a bet. I'm willing.
You want that to be sitting around the house for some months?
I'm about
when shit starts.
I'm about a new bottle.
Yeah, she gonna drink.
No. She should make that bet because the Steelers ain't gonna win more games. I can guarantee you that.
And if we get back our team that we had last year, and we get back Big Ben, and he as good as he was 2 years ago, I guarantee that we do.
Listen, ain't nobody winning games right now anyway.
Yes, Queen.
No contract sport.
Then guess what? You better start going and playing Madden 18 then, because that's the only way you're gonna get the Ben of 2 years ago if you play Madden 18.
Sick of this shit. Y'all ain't gonna sit up here and climb. I got that team. I'll rep it.
Man, your team shit. Go ahead. So.
I mean, I know
right. You actually mean Madden 19.
No.
The year is from
no.
the year before. So
yeah,
19,
no.
Actually 18.
Yeah, that's right, Jimmy. He did 2 years ago. Yeah, he threw them interceptions in one of them games and was talking about quitting. You know why? Because he a little punk ass bitch. That's why.
But he still was way better than Mason Rudolph, not Randolph or whatever the fuck his name is. What goddamn you in?
Soft. Yep, you soft as shit, ain't he? His big ass, soft as fuck. 215, 245, 6'8", soft as shit. Hurt his thumbnail.
She knows his stats and everything.
Boy.
That's a love-hate relationship.
Right, I was about to say deep down, she actually loved Big Ben.
Now, if you want to get me pregnant though, so I can get these coins, I'm okay with that.
See that?
But for now, I would be Steeler down to head to toe. But in the meantime, fuck him.
I'll tell you.
It's either fuck him or fuck him.
And by the way, it wasn't his thumb, it was his elbow, by the way.
Same thing, goddammit.
No, considering he had elbow surgery, no.
He takes lotion baths. I'm on the
Darryle
floor.
said, then y'all can have cute mixed babies.
You know what? I was thinking
Good
more
shot,
about the coins, but That'll work. That's fine with me too.
Wait,
Say, get him on that chat.
let's talk about your damn team. Your team, goddamn ass.
No. We're not talking about my team today, okay?
Why
You
not?
gotta take that to the heart. And if you want to keep this table the way it is, my team alone.
Her team.
Yeah, man. I don't want to buy any table today.
Speaking of
hey, Frankie, what's up? Help me out, Frankie.
What's up? Her team shitty.
No, you shitty, goddammit. You ain't a little bumblebee ass team buzzing around.
Pittsburgh Steelers. That team is nice. Oh man, see that?
Come on, that little punk ass coach.
Nah, hey, he a good coach, man.
Soft ass coach.
Tell me who is like.
So you actually said Big Ben was going to come back this year. It looks like he actually will be back for 2 more years because last year he signed a 3-year contract.
Yeah, well, if he looked bad this year, they need to fucking cut him and get his ass up.
Yeah, a bad. Sound good, that sounds soft, like soothing.
Yeah.
He was some lotion.
Girl, you all right?
Yeah. Damn comments, okay?
Hey, Zachariah, you need to goddamn come over here and goddamn rub her down with that lotion.
Every time the Steelers lose, I have an orgasm. Every time.
Which one? Who am I giving lotion to?
Erin.
Oh, fuck.
I don't moisturize. Thank you. That's what the soap's for.
But wait, Zachariah,
I'll rub soap on you then. I don't care.
Hold on, but let's change gears here. Let's give it up to LeBron James. He gave away over 1,400 meals to people that was, that was going through some things with this fucking COVID-19. He gave away over 1,300 care packages to people and their family that was affected by the COVID-19, and he even kept open his school so people can have somewhere to stay, medical care, all that, clothes, shoes, all that. So I want to give it up for for LeBron James and Puff Daddy because they had an Instagram dance and they raised over $3 million. So let's give it up for them. And it's crazy because I ain't never know any other NBA star to do as much as he did for this community. Yeah.
You know what? I think like when you come from a struggle or you come from the bottom and then you make it to being on the platform that he's on, you naturally are going to be drawn to helping out the people that look up to you. And he got hella kids that look up to him, and he knows what it's like to go through the struggle and this, that, and the third. So I think that's big ups on that.
But I will say this as well. As far as him being the best, I think it depends on which era that you were in.
Oh man, we'll save that to next week, dude.
Yeah, it depends on the era he was in. Oh yeah, you're right. Well, let's save it for next week.
Girl got a test to take.
One more topic, and then we're gonna get out of here, Zachariah. Zachariah, what do you think about the WWE releasing all that talent, man? Because they didn't release hella shit, and the XFL then went bankrupt already.
Well, for wrestling, the people they released, I don't think really is going to have a huge impact. They released a bunch of people that weren't really doing much to begin with.
Well, they did, to me, release some big dogs as far as Rusev. I thought that he could actually be, more than like what they actually had him.
From what I agree. Apparently, they didn't know what to do with him. That's why he was in that stupid storyline with Bobby Lashley. They just didn't know what to do with him.
Man, he is the only black dude that looked weird to me. Like, he looked weird. Like, he just so goddamn buff that he just looked weird. Like
he kind of does, yeah.
Smiling or not, he just, I don't know. Dude.
But I do find it interesting. They did release Kurt Angle, which they just recently promoted him before letting him go also.
Yeah, that's dumb. That's crazy. I don't know what the fuck happened with that. That's stupid to me. But did you hear that WWE is also thinking about going down to Florida because Florida said that they see them as essential. So if they go down there, that they can have more live events.
Yeah, I did read that. I don't know if that's going to happen or not.
Yeah. She said
because I know as of right Because I know as of right now, they're talking about even cutting more people.
Damn.
I mean, because they cut 2 people that were actually just at WrestleMania wrestling. They just cut 2. So, I mean, they're just cutting anybody and everybody.
And supposedly AEW just picked up Rusev as well. So I think his wife after a while probably going to also go over there too. So.
And who? His wife, probably.
I think after a while.
I also think Eric Rowan's supposed to be going over there too.
Yeah, because to me he was big, muscular, and he can wrestle. So they got to f that up. And I'm not trying to sound gay or anything, but they could have did more with him as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know why.
They've messed up a lot of people. I mean, they got rid of EC3, which I thought could have been a huge star, but they screwed that one up.
Yeah. Because in TNA, he was a huge star that had some big as well. So I don't know what the fuck happened with that.
I think he wrestled like 3 times on Raw, and that was it.
Right. That's fucked up.
But then you mentioned the XFL filing for bankruptcy. That was actually after they fired all their employees.
For real? God damn, what the fuck? So they let them all go and then said they're going to fire XFL.
Yeah, they fired all their referees, everything, and then they filed for bankruptcy.
Yeah, that's funny.
Okay, then y'all said if you want to see my ass cheek flapping and titty smacking, follow my page named Coco.
That's it, dude.
Nah, but that's crazy. But thank everybody that then tuned in. We appreciate y'all.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Y'all the best.
Good episode. Thank y'all.
Thank you for the support. Jimmy for coming through. Ron for coming through. Who else did I know in here? Queen always in here. The new folks that stopped by, hopefully you enjoyed this. You'll be back in here next week. What a beast. What's up? The Evans, Mobius. I hope I said that right.
Queen 83, thank you.
Yes,
we appreciate it. And you also stay blessed. Appreciate you.
Thank you. If I miss anybody else, sorry, my bad.
Thank everybody. Thank you, B.
Appreciate it. Of course, Zach.
Crystal. Who else I'm missing?
We will be back next Monday at 6:30.
Nick. Thank you, Nick.
Oh, that was a pretty note. That a B flat, maybe? A C sharp, something like that.
What?
I have no idea.
All right, y'all, man. We up out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank you.
See y'all. Peace.